off and we turn it back on, but we are now, I think, ready to play D&D. Unfortunately, we will have just 3 players tonight, which we can make it work. Uh, as I said in the previously, Johnny is out or Rick is out because he is helping his wife give to bring in their first child, and Houston's child is having their first birthday this today, so they're dealing with that. So we are streaming tonight with Alyssa playing. What's your character's name, Alyssa?
Maelstrom.
Maelstrom. Jedi playing Ranul,
Ranul.
and Johnny Boy playing Kobe or Kobe.
Yeah, Kobe.
And
Oh my god. D&D Beyond, they've introduced dark mode for your character sheets.
I know, right? It's beautiful.
Oh,
yeah,
it's so good.
yep. You don't have to look at a bright white screen anymore.
Oh, I hate white. Lovely.
I'm gonna go
Being
ahead.
Twitch friendly, of
Don't
course.
even
I
start.
mean white.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I'm Twitch friendly.
There's nothing wrong with hating a white screen.
Yeah, fucking white screens. Jesus.
No,
get
Alyssa.
out.
Alyssa hates them too. She has a what? You have a stigma.
We are castaways.
You have like a stigma that makes it whenever a screen is too white, it hurts your eyes or something like that.
It's just I get migraines from blue light.
You should get those blue glasses.
I have them. They don't work that well.
You know what would be the ultimate thing though? If fucking Google could introduce dark mode. Come on, Google.
I mean,
Right.
if you're on your phone, you can have dark mode on. You can have Google.
I have it on my phone. I want it on my PC.
Well, anyway.
Why is it on the phone?
Well, anyway, so we last left off with our players in the sewers. They just got done slaying the necromancer that was bringing the dead back to life, and they learned that there was a undead army that was amassing under the city, and they have
Not
stopped
me
it.
though. I eat it out of there.
Oh yes, Jedi couldn't handle the smell and left. I'm sure he'll find out. The party will relay the information to him. So
Will we?
will you though? That's up to y'all. Well, only people that are here. Let's just say Donner is gonna head out to go back to the thing and tell Alphonse what y'all have learned, leaving just Alyssa or Maelstrom and Kobe in the room. So
Is there still a body of an necromancer?
hold on, I gotta turn you up. You're really low on Discord.
Is there still a body for the
Hold on.
Castaways. We are castaways.
Speak, John.
Hello, hello.
There you go.
Ahoy there,
Is there
ahoy.
still a body for the necromancer?
I think y'all just decapitated her, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got an advert now to watch the Shiro's stream.
If
Yes, I made affiliate, so I probably have ad revenue now. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
if there's any
It's
way,
it's a
Donna,
Doritos advert.
could you maybe actually just bring the body with you and bring it to Alphonse?
I don't see why not. I can do it. That is gonna be my alpha. That's gonna be my one and only Donner impression tonight. Anyway, I'll bring him in, snag the body, and then he heads out.
Thanks, bro.
No problem. Kitty, why are you just sitting in front of the fan when the fan's not even on? Like, she likes to sit in front of my fan whenever it's on and it's blowing wind, but
You can't help it. She's a fan.
ha ha ha.
Could not pass that up. Sorry, guys.
I've had too many puns for one day. Please don't you start.
What's wrong? You don't feel like him being punny?
No, I don't want fucking puns.
Okay, so what are y'all doing? Or what is Kobe and Maelstrom doing?
I definitely feel like there's a lot more to this sewer. I just don't feel like we're well equipped to be able to handle this by ourselves. We should probably wait to examine more of the sewer with the rest of the party.
Uh-huh. Whenever they decide to come back.
We
So
should
what
maybe
should we do in the meantime?
head back topside.
Okay.
All right, where are y'all wanting to go?
Hopping on to the lizard.
Or where are y'all wanting to go?
Head outside right there, I guess.
Okay, y'all head outside, and y'all are out into the city. Y'all just popped up where the sewer portal y'all had landed previously. It is getting pretty late in the day, so uh, y'all can always retire. Y'all can go visit some shops or some something to visit, like some shops or a tavern or.
Gave us this mission. It was
Wait, what?
Timothy.
Wait, what?
Who gave us this mission? Was it Timothy or was it?
It was a guild quest, yes.
Let's go to Timothy. Let's go turn in the mission.
All right. Y'all take y'all's flying horses, except for the one who could actually fly, and y'all head back over to the guild hall. Ooh, sorry. I hate working Roll20 sometimes.
Is there like a better site or something? Or?
No.
Okay.
Unfortunately, no, there is not a simpler
Then
site.
it's the best.
Agreed.
Alright, we're gonna have to remove. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull Rick and Zag off of the maps for right now.
I'm gonna be sitting in the corner drinking broodingly because I wasn't part of your quest.
You were part of it.
You were, and you'd still get a payment because you did start it with us.
No, I did not see it to its end. It is dishonorable for me to claim full payment.
Yeah, well, your name was registered on the paper, so if they turn it in, you get paid anyway.
Hmm.
Take it for snack money.
Why are you flying over Timothy's head, Alyssa?
'Cause I can.
Please, hold on. Timothy looks at the little pixie and says, "Please don't fly over the counter, little miss. I don't really like that. It makes a buzzing in my ear, and I can't scratch. You see, my arms are quite chubby. I can't reach my own face sometimes."
I rolled to shoot the pixie because it's flying above me.
I mean, if you want
I
to.
dodge.
Yeah. No. Let's no. I do not want the I rolled to shoot the pixie, which is flying above my friend.
So you're gonna try and shoot her above John.
Nope, I'm
Stop
gone.
pestering
I'm already
people,
gone.
Pixie. Oh damn it! 10.
Yeah, no, 10 does not hit.
Waste of an arrow. No, I recovered the arrow. I assume it's stuck in the woodwork.
Please don't fire your weapons in the guild hall. There's a training area outside. You can go shoot out there, but please refrain.
I was protecting you from the pixie.
Yeah. I mean, she wasn't hurting me. It's just she's annoying sometimes.
Yeah, I've seen what pixies can do in the forest. You trust me.
Hey.
You don't want to mess with them.
Yeah, yes, little one. What you doing over there?
We went down into the sewers to investigate the Walking Dead coming up from the
Well, hold on.
the grates.
Hold on. Sewers. The only quest I got here is an E-rank quest for dealing with the slimes.
What's this?
That's gonna miss. That's a spitting pot. They call it a spittoon.
Gross.
People chew tobacco and they spit it in that pot.
Can I look in it?
Sure.
Gross.
Okay. Roll a perception check.
Oh god. I'm gonna be like burned with acid or something.
Oh shoot! Look at this picture. I just got an anime chat.
Oh God. What did they put in there now?
Yeah,
That's what I put in. Oh fuck me.
Wow, that's rude.
Oh yeah, Jedi. They have these dice you can roll across the screen now.
Really? Huh. I didn't
Yeah,
see no
you
dice.
you click on the dice you want to roll.
You have to
Yeah.
turn on advanced
Yeah,
dice roll
yeah
before you can see it.
turn on. There's a turn on. Like click on
Can
the
I
bottom
roll
roll,
again to show him?
Okay, so advanced dice roller. I got that open.
and you should choose the dice you want. You click it and you hold it down, and then you just let it. You click it. There we go. And then you just drag your mouse. You click your mouse and drag it across the screen. And the more you drag, the more. Oh, that was a wasted nat 20.
That was a perception check you
And
made,
you gotta
right?
click on them for them to go away afterward.
I don't see any. I don't see anything though. I click on the. I'm on the advanced dice roller. I click on on the D20 symbol at the top.
Your screen
and it
should
says
go.
drag.
Your screen should go gray.
No, I don't get that. Rick, if I have to click on the advanced rolls? No. Oh.
Did you put the check mark on the advanced roll?
There you go. Or was that John? That was John.
Mhm.
God damn it, Jedi.
Enable advanced dice is what you have to check.
Is that in the advanced dice roller section?
That's in the settings. It says enable
Oh, yeah.
advanced die.
Enable 3D dice. Yeah,
Yes.
I see it.
Or you can click automatically
Okay.
roll 3D dice as well.
So
So you don't have to drag it across your screen.
oh, cool.
Wait, you're purple as well?
No, I'm purple.
Oh,
I seen that I can change the color.
yes.
Yeah, whatever color you are. You're green, I think.
I'm purple. I
No,
thought Will was green.
no, Will's
No,
white.
Will's purple.
Oh.
No, yeah, Will's white. You're
Of course you are.
Oh no, I still haven't done it. I just realized.
So Alyssa, with that
19.
that 2, and then make
No,
it
it's
plus
only
4. You see a lot of bubbling spit in this pot.
Okay, and then I walk away because it grosses me
You
out.
mean you fly away?
Sure. Fly away.
Well, anyway, as you were saying before, the pixie
Gross.
asked about a spit pot.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, well, people like to spit, so it keeps them from spitting on the floor. Anyway, yeah, I really only had one. I had an E-rank quest that was on the board there. See, you see, I have the files right here, and there's the copies on the board. They only had one for the slime.
That's working. Okay.
I would,
got it from work.
I put my copy of the quest up on the board.
Oh yeah, you have it right here. You see, it's for slimes. Telling me there was undead in there.
Yeah, undead and a necromancer that was summoning them. Amassing a horde.
That's no good. Well, if stacks his papers up and puts them back in the folder. If you feel like you need to be compensated for a higher grade of pay, you could take it to the person who commissioned the quest, and well, you can get more money from that. Otherwise, you can just turn it in and get the payment right now.
Who turned in
Money,
the
more
request?
money.
It'd be the city, council or the city guard. So whoever's in charge of them, I do believe his name is Alphonse, I think. You can go talk.
Right? General Alphonse?
Yeah, he is the one who commands the army and the guards. So
More money, more money.
I imagine he'd be the one you'd talk to. So I can always just pay you for the work you did right now. But it won't be as much if you feel you was more than what the quest asked for, then you can go try and get your compensation.
Yeah, I kind of feel like we should try, at least, go talk to him.
Well, I mean, at least if slimes and cubes be only one thing, but undead and necromancer seems a little bit higher than E grade. I'm surprised you blokes live. You're all just E rank adventurers.
What grade would a necromancer and undead be?
Well, undead alone would probably be, if there's a horde of them, undead alone would probably be at least a D rank. If there was only one or two, it'd obviously be E rank, but a
There were
necro
about 14 of them totaled, and then the necromancer herself.
that might put it up to a low tier C rank. Well, if you could, if like I said, you can go argue your case to the person who issued the quest. Luckily, that person's in town, so you ain't gotta go very far. 'Cause some of these quests they come from all over the country, you see. So, yeah, you save yourself a walk.
Fair enough. What's the
Greetings,
time
friends. Oh, yes, okay.
Um, I would definitely turn to you and I'm not very good with names. What was yours again?
Raunul.
Ronald. Ronald. Should we just collect this money here and call it a day, or should we actually go for more?
I think we should just collect the money as is. I do not feel I've earned full commission for what you guys have done in the
Yeah,
sewers.
you didn't do anything. Why are we
I
even
did
asking
some
you?
stuff, but at the end of the day, Pixie, eternity is too short a time to go into the sewers. So forgive me if I didn't stay there until the end.
He does have a good point on that.
More money, more money.
I have. Yeah. No. You guys carry on.
What is the general time of day, Will?
It's probably about like
Oh,
nine
you're really loud.
9 o'clock in the afternoon. It's getting close to everything shutting down.
9 o'clock in the afternoon. Say that again, please.
Yes, Satan, please do.
9 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm sorry, in the evening.
There we.
My
Never
bad.
heard. That is such an alien thing. I've never thought of feeling before. I've never.
It's 9 o'clock in the evening, so it's getting
Not
pretty.
about the night.
Evening is night.
Yeah, I know. Same shit. I'm just saying. Better than in.
But is it twilight though? What
In
what
the
is it? Summer? Like,
afternoon.
It's at sunset. I mean, the sun's already set.
Why are
It's
you
past
so
set.
loud?
but are we at twilight though? Or is it nighttime?
The moon is out.
The moon is out. But that doesn't answer the question. Is it twilight or
I
not?
don't know what twilight is.
Oh right. Okay, never mind then. Twilight
Is
is
there a way that I
after the
can
sun is set,
turn
but there's
Will's
still
volume
daylight.
down because it
Yes.
is way too loud?
You go. You weren't complaining about that before.
It just got too loud like
You right click on my
2
name.
minutes ago.
You right click on my name, and there should be a little like user volume bar.
Okay.
And then there's a little microphone there, and you hit that.
Okay,
and it
I'm
says
gonna
mute.
turn him all the way down to 0.
Yeah, exactly. That works.
Ha ha ha. So a meteor came and crashed to the roof, killing Alyssa's character.
And then I cast Resurrection.
Yeah. Wait, why didn't you? Oh wait, never mind.
Yeah, I wasn't there for that
Yeah.
because I was the one that died.
Yep. Uh-huh.
So anyway, yeah, it's about 9 o'clock at night. So,
9 o'clock in the afternoon.
No, this could be our opportunity, gentlemen. Because I have an idea, but I might need you two to help, especially someone as light and nimble as a pixie. Or do you have a
You were
question?
trying to shoot me earlier.
You deserved it, Pix. If I try to shoot someone, you probably deserved it.
I don't know. What's the idea and what do I get out of it?
A lot. Shishira, at this time of night, is it still possible to go to the cheapest blacksmith?
I mean, it takes y'all only a few hours to get across the entire city because y'all just fly over it with the horses.
Is there like a smith in this guild or anything like that?
No. The smiths are a separate factor.
How much gold has this guy given us?
The quest y'all have is only for 100 gold each.
And so we can cash it in right now for 100, or the dilemma is we go somewhere else and cash it in for how much?
If it bumps up to a C rank, you'll get about anywhere between, depending on the difficulty, anywhere between 300 to 500 gold.
I mean, okay, all
I
right,
need more money.
all right. We'll go get more money.
So we'll sleep on it and then go and talk it off once in the morning.
Fine.
All right.
Alright.
Each of you can take a long rest if y'all are going to sleep. I'm sure some of you might need it.
I'm at full health, so I think I'm okay.
I would ask,
Well, I know Alyssa's character took a little bit of a beating, and so did John's character in the last session.
yeah, I'm at 6 HP.
Yeah,
How do
so
I ban people from my stream?
I have
You
no
hit them
idea.
with the ban hammer.
I guess you could right click on them.
No, it won't.
I remember, I used to play, I used to play Mountain Blade multiplayer all the time. And
Oh,
when
you
it's
just
like
you
a
just
server
click
admin,
you click on their name, and then there's an option to pop up that's for to ban them. Why is someone being naughty on your stream?
I'm getting those people that's like want to become famous by
Uh-oh.
viewers for
Uh
me.
oh. No. Don't.
Yeah.
No,
That.
Wait. Oh crap.
You just highlighted everything. What the hell?
Oh, they left. It's fine.
I didn't mean to click on that.
Wait,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It says 7 people are watching, but it only says I have 3 viewers. Whatever.
I'm one of those 3 viewers.
Yeah, it says, oops. It says that there are 7 people in the chat right now, but
Yeah.
it says I
Yeah.
have
Welcome
three
to
viewers.
welcome to the problem of that I was having to get to affiliate. But anyway, so you wanted to ask Timothy something?
Yes.
I mean, no, Jiminy. My bad. Why did I say Timothy? It's Jiminy.
Can I get a second bed for Ryder?
Who's Ryder?
Or a second area for Ryder, just maybe a corner somewhere secluded.
What is that?
I'm so weird. Oh my god.
That's my riding, my mount, my companion.
Oh,
He's
mounts don't sleep in the guild hall. I'm sorry, they sleep outside.
Okay, that works. Do you have accommodations for them?
We have a hitching post.
He's really he's not your normal type of companion like that. He's more of the mechanical variety.
You don't have an off switch?
That's not how he works. Um, that yeah, no, there's no off switch.
Hey, we got a pretty big storage closet. You can put them in there.
That'll work. Where is that?
It's right over here.
Alrighty. Do I owe you anything for
Hey.
the storage closet?
No, guild members sleep in the guild hall for free. Maybe you could you just put them down as a piece of equipment.
Awesome.
If you,
So I'd open up the door and then I'd do my best to get him shimmy through the door and then get him.
it's
to
a
the
pretty
closet.
big door.
Okay, yeah.
It may not look like it's just because I didn't make it that way, but it's a pretty big door. Like I mean, the guild hall has a variety of members that come through and that work here. So like, I mean, Jiminy himself is like he's pretty fucking big. Like he's at least like 12 feet tall.
So he's a large.
He's an ogre.
Oh, okay, yeah, he's a large.
Kitty, get away from the bookshelf.
No.
Yeah, he's an
What?
ogre. Louise is in the room and she's sniffing around. She's trying to climb into the bookshelf.
So yeah, thanks a lot, Jiminy. And I'd walk.
He just raises his hand, does the whole like little, the okay sign.
Yeah, I'd walk him to the closet and I'd plug him in there.
You just see Jiminy just kind of sit down on a table, and behind his counter, he just puts like a newspaper over his face, and he just starts snoring.
Do I have any spell slots left? Because if I do,
I'm an elf. I do not snore.
I said Jiminy, not Jedi.
Who the fuck is Jiminy?
He's the ogre. He's the ogre clerk that works the guild hall.
Oh right, okay. Sorry, Jiminy. Why is the pixie next to me? We're in a different bed.
You know, Alyssa, if you want, there's a little birdhouse in the guild hall room. You can just
I'm not a bird. Thanks, though.
No, you're far worse than a bird.
What are you
At
trying to
least a
do,
bird,
John?
I can eat them.
What are you trying to do, John?
That was it. I was just showing who Jiminy was.
No, you were like, "Oh, I have a spell slot left." What, like, and then they cut you off. I was like, "Oh, are you trying to magic fuck around with Jiminy?"
I was gonna silence him.
Well, if that keeps up, if that's how it goes, then y'all won't be able to have a long rest. You'll be moving from bed to bed. All right. Let's just say that Pixie finally stopped messing with Ranul. And
Sure, she has.
and y'all had y'all's long rest, and it is the now is about. When do y'all want to wake up? Y'all can Jiminy offer before he went to sleep. He offered a wake up service, so
I say start the day early because we have a long distance to go to get the more money from this guy in the city.
What time do you start cooking breakfast?
3 in the afternoon.
What? That's like second lunch, not breakfast.
that's second breakfast.
I'm a bartender. 3 in the afternoon is breakfast time.
Alright, well, what time do y'all want to wake up?
3 in the afternoon, like a normal person.
No, like as soon as the first lunch, the first breakfast is out.
So
No.
it's
We
about
shall wake
7.
up at second breakfast, not first breakfast. Second breakfast.
What's wrong?
I figured bright and early, get there quick.
No, we will wake up at second breakfast. Second breakfast is better than
Why
first
don't we
breakfast.
just flip a coin or
I don't
something?
deny this, but it's gonna take us a little while to get our stuff together.
All right, okay. I'll roll a d20. If it's above 10, we go for second breakfast. If it's below 10, we wake up at breakfast.
Okay.
Second breakfast. There you go.
Second breakfast it is.
So what about like 10 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, of course. It's before 11sies. Ugh.
Okay, so y'all decide you're gonna have a little bit of a sleep-in session.
Wait, since when is getting up at 10 in the morning a sleep-in session?
That's sleeping in for me.
Oh, Saturdays for me.
Yeah, that's sleeping in for me, Jedi. I get up at 6:30 in the morning every morning to go to work.
I am up every
My job has
weekday.
fucked up my body clock so much.
Every weekday at 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah. Do you know how I could tell my job fucked up my sleeping schedule today? I was.
Because you think waking up at 10 o'clock in the morning is early?
No. Yeah, no, not that. I was in a hurry to finish work today because it was a very weird shift, and then basically said I just said to my colleagues, going, I hope we get out, but I hope we get out soon because I need to be back home at 2 a.m. I have a thing at that time, and they all went, what? You have a thing at 2 a.m.
Yeah, that tells us right there that you definitely have some prior arrangements at weird hours.
That sounds like someone who has the night shift at a warehouse here in America.
Right. Okay. So we wake up at 10 a.m. just in time for second breakfast, where we can have our tatty scones. Yeah.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Right. I go straight to the bartender and I ask for a standard Scottish breakfast. I want a breakfast with white pudding, black pudding, fruit pudding, haggis, tatty scones, sausage, Lorne sausage, baked beans, crumpet, HP sauce.
He leans down.
Please and thank you.
He leans down under the counter. I got some muffins here.
Did you not hear a word I said, bartender? I'm
not a
Scottish
bartender. I'm the guild hall manager.
Where do I get Scottish breakfast?
We can go to an inn, and they might have some food for you.
How many muffins are we allowed to take?
He just pulls out a bigger basket of muffins.
I grabbed the entire basket.
What kind of muffins are we talking about? Are we talking about?
Break me off a tiny piece.
I mean, you can have as many as you want. The muffins are for all of us.
No. This is breakfast. Are we? Somehow I have a feeling that you Americans have a different definition of the word muffin. Is a muffin a savory item or is it a sweet item for you guys?
Depends.
Okay.
There's different kinds of muffins. We have like your standard blueberry, chocolate, or banana nut muffin,
That's sweet.
or we also have the breakfast
Cornbread muffins.
cornbread
That's
muffin.
it. Red
We
muffins.
also have this muffin that you can like make it out of a croissant pastry, not a pastry, but like the bread, and you can fill it full of eggs and bacon, and then wrap it up and make like a muffin sandwich out of it.
Yeah, alrighty. Good. So muffins don't just mean sweet things, which is what I was thinking.
No, we have different muffins over here.
Good. Good.
We even have the wonderful bran muffins that make you poop better.
Gross.
Okay. I grab a bran muffin because it's probably a more hippie thing to have, and then I leave the building.
I say, thank you, grab the whole basket, and go, come on, Ryder! Snap my fingers and then start walking
Wait, give me a crumb.
back. No, you can grab whatever you want, come on.
You're a bloody pixie. Just
When
go to
you
the local
look
bird
at me,
feeder.
The pixie
Just
just
go to the bird feeder.
the
I am not a bird.
No, you're a pixie, but you're small as a bird, so why not just go to a bird feeder that's
Jiminy,
outside?
Jiminy reaches down. Jiminy
Food.
Jiminy reaches
Really?
down and hands you a blueberry muffin. Here you go, little one. A whole muffin just for you.
At least someone cares.
I was holding the whole basket out like, just hop in.
Yeah, but I can't carry a whole muffin.
As I was telling you, just ride in the basket.
Alright.
Anyway,
I'm
so
like,
where y'all trying? You want to go? You said you want to go to an inn, Jedi, or where y'all wanted to go?
Get myself a Scottish breakfast.
Okay,
But the skills hall is shit.
it's not a cafeteria.
Yeah. Okay, alright, so we go and get the money from the guy, I guess.
Okay, so as soon as we walk outside, I look at it, our thing,
Mm-hmm.
and we each had to sign it, right?
Wait, what?
We each had to sign it.
Yes.
We
Anyone who
were all-
anyone who participated had to sign it. Yes.
I add Ryder's name to it so we can get more money.
The name disappears off the paper.
Oh.
I tried.
Well,
Writer is not registered. The paper reads in text, "The person you have tried to is not a registered guild member. Please hang up and try again."
I turn around and I walk back in.
hang up.
Don't.
Like,
Wood Ryder.
No, John. That's not how that works. So y'all heading to the castle?
Aye, we head to the castle.
All right.
To the Dragon Overlord.
I need to go get myself a refill of the beer. Oh wait, no, I mean fancy wood elf wine, because I don't drink dwarf shit.
Is it
Dwarves
because it's
do-
too short?
No, we drink wine because we're sophisticated people, unlike dwarves who are complete savages. You can't trust a dwarf as far as you can throw them, and you can throw them a fair way. Fucking dwarves.
Mhm.
They've ruined the forest.
Well, technically, dwarves live in the mountains.
Not all of them. They have hill dwarf.
Anyway, so wait, Jedi, you're actually getting something to drink, like an actual refill?
Yeah.
All right. I guess we take a small little intermission for him to come back after he gets his alcoholic beverage.
boom, boom, boom.
You know what? We can just go ahead and, well, I guess you're going to have it. If you want to talk to Alphonse, you can.
As soon as I walk in and I see him, I take a knee.
He looks at you, he goes, Cobalt, you know I'm not royalty, right?
You're a golden. You are royalty, sir.
He walks right over to you and puts his hand across your mouth, and he picks you up. Say that out loud again, and you will not have a jaw to say it again. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
He puts you back down, and he does the whole, like, whenever someone in the movies and they pick someone up by the collar, they brush the wrinkles out. Now, what can I do for you, lad?
And I'll hold up the paper.
Hey, what have I missed? Oh,
John got
I got threatened.
threatened.
what did he do?
He said something he shouldn't have, out loud.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
It's fine. He was given a warning.
Yeah, we have to go and talk to the dragon guy and get more money, yeah? Okay.
That's what he said out loud.
Okay, I will go and take a seat on this chair here
Uh,
and ask him, hello, I have come here to collect the payment
he puts
for
his
clearing
he puts his hand on
I'm
you.
gonna go and hide behind that pillar to the right.
He puts his hand on you, and you start feeling his fingernails to kind of dig it into your shoulder. Excuse me, little elf. Did you just sit in the
Yes.
king's throne?
What's a throne? You mean this chair?
You start feeling the fingertips in your shoulder burn like there's fire on you. Disrespect the king again, and you'll be missing that arm as well as your buttocks.
But the king isn't here. I'm talking about this chair here.
This is where the king sits and conducts his business. None are allowed to sit. You have been warned. And he lets your shoulder go.
Oh, okay. All right, okay. Sorry, I thought a throne would be bigger for such a big city.
The king needs not. The authority of a king is not his throne, but of his influence.
Oh, speaking of the king, how come I haven't met him yet?
He is quite busy.
Really? But if he was busy, wouldn't he be here in the throne room talking
The
to his
king
court?
has other things to attend to than just sit here. That is why he appoints me, his right-hand man, to deal with the daily issues.
But where are his petitioners? Everywhere I go in the kingdom, there's always 200 to 300 monkai every bloody day coming through to talk to the king on their throne for judgment with the councillors in the front, and there's just you here. Where's the king?
Dealing with the war efforts.
War again? First I've heard of it. Alright, okay, fine. I don't care that much. I'm just here to tell. Well, one of my friends can explain the events that happened in the sewers better than I can, because of reasons.
Ah, yes, the Dragonborn you sent with the body. He claimed there was some sort of necromancy going on.
Dragonborn isn't with us. The Dragonborn is passed out in the guild hall last time I saw him.
Yes, well, he still brought me the body.
Did he?
He explained that the cause of the undead was cause of a necromancer and not some sort of curse that would maybe have brought them back. Care to elaborate more? He said you guys would explain it more frivolously.
Well, there were the undead, and as you know, undead are shy, and they usually have the undead aren't a problem. It's the puppet meister. So I decided, let's go and find the puppet master, and the entire squad, after much deliberance, decided to follow me as we went through the sewers. I hacked and slew my way through all of the blobs that we found. I cleaved through many undead.
Oh,
and
so
then
you
Ollie
cleared out some of the slimes.
Yes, they were terrible things. Do you know what? Have you ever seen what one of my arrows does to a slime?
I can imagine.
Absolutely fuck all is the answer. But we found a way, and I personally took it all down on my own, and then I battled my way through the sewers and the leeches and all the fucking
Excuse
crap.
you!
I mean, it was he's not
Oh yeah,
really-
yeah. No,
not
no, we did it together. Yeah, we did it together. But I then found the necromancer, and I seduced the necromancer, and then
She
when the
came in here with her head
Were
chopped
you
off.
even there when we
Yes,
fought the necromancer?
I was there. I did this all to the necromancer before you even got into the room. So that way, I left him weak
Jedi.
and vulnerable.
Jedi, roll a deception check.
I have a good deception check, I'll have you know. I'm looking at my character sheet for my deception.
Couldn't lie to the guy with the scary fingernails.
I have a very good deception check, I'll have you know. Mine was once of the greatest in all of the forest land. Here we go, my deception check. Ah ha ha!
That's nice. Give me 1 second. Let me pull up the Golden Dragon stats from D&D.
I think I can stand up to some puny lizard.
Do you really need to know what his stuff is, Will?
I'm using D&D Beyond for this because I left the books at Dustin's house again.
I got it up already.
I'm not scared of a lizard man unless they wield magic.
Oh, he wields magic.
Yep.
Maybe if you demonstrated the proper magic. I've seen more magic from the spell singers of my land. I've heard tales that the lizard men are the most powerful mages in the world.
Okay.
I've seen nothing.
So you have a +3 to your roll for deception.
Yes.
Well, he has a +17 to his perception to see if you're lying to him.
Oh, come on! He just happens to have a +17 when I have a +3.
You're talking about an ancient golden dragon here.
Mm-hmm. But it just that seems like a very convenient number.
It would actually be insight, Will.
Insight? Oh, he has a +10 to his insight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Still higher than a +3.
You can use whatever you want.
Anyone.
That would give it a grand total of 24. He knows you're bullshitting him. He's just looking at you trying not to laugh. He pats you on the head. Sure thing, little elf. Sure thing.
Little!
He stands at 10 feet tall. You are little to him. He's a big dude, and he's remember, he's in his human form. He's a very big man.
He also squeezed away an ogre.
Well, you can talk to my. What's your in-character name, John?
Hey Jedi, when you're done rolling your dice, click on the dice afterwards.
I clicked on my dice. There are no green dice on my screen.
I moved it away.
I see no green dice.
Yeah, because I clicked it away. So whenever you do roll, just
Okay.
Anyway.
Alright, I will. Okay, alright then. I shall refer you to my time-honored friend, Kobe and Ride, and he will give you an account of the events.
You know, I distinctly remember you hanging out with a different crowd. What happened to them?
Are you referring to our Dragonborn friend, among others?
I'm talking about you had a little green fellow with you, and a hobgoblin, I believe.
The green fellow is unfortunately dead. He died in the arena, and then I took up his corpse and sold it to a genie for money.
Oh, Larry, you've met Larry.
Yes, he gave me a lot of money for what I thought was worthless rocks.
Well, souls are worth a lot.
That's what I thought. I don't dabble in necromancy, unlike your friend Larry. Clearly, probably, maybe.
Oh, Larry. Oh, don't worry. Larry's not a necromancer.
I'm sure, not officially.
So anyway, the transcript for what happened, please.
I actually, I have it all documented. I can just give you written documentation on everything. I pretty much
He extends his hand for the paperwork.
I hand it out to him.
Well, this definitely deserves a higher rank of Questus. So, I'd say I'd give it a low C rank. You will be compensated more than 100. You will be bumped up to at least 3.
Definitely not complaining. We appreciate everything.
Any other business you'd like to conduct while you are here?
Well, I think,
If I was to arrange an appointment with the king, exactly what administration would incur, as well as waiting times?
Well, you already have one whenever I call upon you. We have that scheduled, but the king is busy right now, so whenever I call you, that is when you'll have your meeting.
Mm-hmm. And what's the waiting time, like 9 months or something?
No, it should be later this afternoon.
Okay. Right. Come with me, guys. I have an idea of what we're gonna do while we wait for the king.
Alright, later I'll pause. Follow.
He takes his helmet off and he like kind of does the little hat dab or the whatever the thing is that people do, curtsy with hat. So where y'all headed now?
Yeah. How much gold did he give us, by the way?
He doesn't give you, the guild pays you. He just
Hey,
Oh,
upgraded.
Dragon
right.
Man.
He upgraded the quest for you guys.
Hey,
Okay,
Dragon
so
Guy.
all right.
You
Go
talking?
to the
You talking
guild and
end
turn our
game,
money,
Melissa?
then.
Hey, Dragon Guy.
Yes, little one.
Thanks for keeping them in line. Bye.
He just waves.
Bloody pixies.
So where y'all heading to?
Guild to pick up the money, I guess.
Yep.
All right. Takes y'all about another 2 hours to get there. So it is. Y'all are looking at it about. It took you 2 hours, so you're probably sitting there around. Nah, we'll drop it to an hour. So an hour there and an hour back via flight.
Ugh, my arse feels like there's an Ebdanian living in it. You know, from riding the horse.
We get it.
Okay. Right.
There are saddles. They're not. You're not just riding bareback.
Riding in a saddle doesn't bring you much comfort either, compared to like a saloon car.
Yes. Well, it is.
Sorry,
easier.
what's a saloon car? I've never heard of a saloon car in this land.
Wait, what?
I'm staying in character. I don't want to break your immersion.
I think he's talking about a wagon. Or
Yes, a wagon with
Yeah.
heated seats and a radio. Wait, no, what's a radio? I don't know.
That's what the bards sing on. They have the recordings on the bards. They come through in dozens.
Hey, boss man. We have a thing to abandon.
I'm not actually your boss. I'm just you contract this for the city.
All right, Mr. Contractor, we have a piece of paper to give you.
Slap down the paper and I slide it forward to him. Go,
Huh?
upgraded.
Oh, looks like you've acquired a higher compensation. All right, I'll turn this in. He takes the paper, slides it into the little slot in his desk, and you hear a little ding, and he pulls out a little drawer, and he hands y'all each a bag of gold, worth about 300 each.
Okay.
And then he hands you a fourth bag. It says there was a Mr. He reads the bag. A Mr. Donner on the quest. I'll leave it in the drawer for him whenever he comes back for
You
it.
can give that to me. I'm good friends with Donner.
Unfortunately, I can only give it to the guild members as well.
But look at this signet ring I have. This is Donner's personal household. It is safer with me than it is with you. I rolled for persuasion check.
Very well.
Hang on. Give me persuasion +3. I promised you, this gold is safer with me than it may be with you. Donner comes from a place where gold is scarce and it can only be given to closest friends if they cannot take it themselves. Give me his gold.
I'm sorry, sir. It's guild policy not to give out others' gold.
Yeah, I wouldn't have let that happen because Donner's one of my boys. He's a dragon guy.
Oh wait, oh shit! I just realized I rolled a 5. Damn it!
Yeah.
What you thought you rolled?
I thought I rolled an 18.
No. You rolled a 2.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, right. I leave the building in shame.
Have a nice day.
I'd look at Jiminy and I'd be like, Jiminy, Donner is actually laying down inside of there. You want me to just go add it to his inventory?
Yeah, you can wait till he comes back. He
enough.
puts it in a little drawer and his massive hand goes into the pocket. He pulls out the tiniest possible key and he leans down. He's looking at it like someone's trying to thread a piece of thread through a needle. As he puts it in the lock and he has to hold it with the 2 fingers, like his index finger and his thumb. And he goes, you hear a little click, and he pulls open the drawer. By the way, everything in this desk is like immediately small compared to him.
Okay.
And he just puts the little bag of gold in there. And then Alyssa, you're whenever the gold bag The bag is bigger than almost as big as you, but because of your little bag of holding, not bag of holding, your little coin purse item that we gave you, your gold shrinks down to accommodate your size.
That's all I have to say.
All right, so
Okay.
where to next for the party?
I want to go to the cheapest blacksmith.
Yeah, I think we were heading to a blacksmith, right?
All right.
Oh my God, Zach! This is where he's been.
Zach, what have you been doing here? Oh, fucking genies.
You use disappearing magic?
He rolled a 50
I
on.
have disappearing magic too.
He rolled a 50 on his stealth.
Classic Zach. All stealthy, no fight in him.
I don't exist right now, bro.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, I could use Donner for now.
No, it's fine. I got you. I have a separate page created just so I can have player character. We can go ahead and delete you know. Denver.
It's Satan.
Ouch.
There you go.
Too soon.
It's been
Before you
4
killed
weeks.
Denver, who killed Denver? Houston?
Donner.
Yeah.
So y'all walk through the door. There's
Before
a
Donner killed Houston, he was my favorite. I mean, oh my god. Before
Didn't mean you went-
he killed Denver. Denver was my favorite.
so y'all walk
Yes,
in.
he was my
So y'all walk into the blacksmith shop, and you just see this little old man just kind of in a rocking chair behind the counter, just snoring away. Just
I'm gonna.
there's a little bell on his counter.
I walk up to the bar and I go,
I'm gonna fling a rock to this corner right here, Will.
Uh huh.
I don't know if you could see the blue.
Yes,
or
I
not.
can see it, John.
Okay. And
oh wait. I try and no, never mind. Carry on. Carry
I'm
on.
gonna get to where the rock it actually makes the sound of like an explosion going off.
Okay.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. You know
Well,
what happens when an explosion's too loud? Your ears
I
start
think
ringing
there's
and you
more
can't
of a
hear
friendly
anything.
way to wake someone up. Like I'm sure the pixie's got some friendly song or something. I don't know.
No, this is just a rock. I mean, he can't prove that it's
I can
me.
stab him with my toothpick
You
dagger.
just said you could throw it with explosive force.
Hey, all three of you roll a
No,
perception check.
It literally just makes
Oh,
the
okay.
sound. It's just the sound.
What's my perception? Boy?
He's gonna cast prestidigitation.
Nuh-uh. It's a jitterily. It's an infusion. If I don't turn it off, it'll happen every 6 seconds.
What's my perception?
That's a 16 on the die. How did you? Oh no, never mind. I'm looking at the wrong dice. Why can there not be more than one die on the table? Huh, that's weird.
I got 13.
All right,
I got
John.
Oh,
I
I'm
got
sorry.
18.
Ooh, okay. I got a nice little bonus on that. If I roll good,
And not like last time when you rolled shit.
fuck you.
You're still rolling shit,
Okay,
but
I got an 18.
just enough. You all see there's a tiny little bell on the counter with a sign that says "Ring for service."
10 times.
Are you gonna hover over there?
Boom.
You throw the rock and make the explosion sound anyway.
I
doesn't-
ring it 10 times.
He doesn't move. But whenever she starts ringing the bell, yes, can I help you? Welcome to the rust.
Ding.
Welcome to the rusty. You don't have to ring it anymore, little lady. He takes the bell and puts it under the counter.
I'm gonna make the thing. My rock is now repeating the ding sound.
It's in the desk. How does that work?
Ding.
He takes he takes his hammer out of his satchel. Where's that little bell? Sees the rock and he just smashes it.
The sound is coming from the pebbles.
Ding!
Really?
I take a shot at the pixie to make it shut up.
No, it's not
the
me
pixie,
though.
It's literally
It's not
You
me.
an arrow flies across the
Yet
room.
again.
An arrow flies across the room and doesn't hit her.
Ha,
Damn it!
bitch.
The pixie got a mouth. I love it.
I use another arrow.
Ooh.
Yeah, this one's gonna hit, I assume.
No.
Uh,
Actually, I have a 17.
so that would
So-
be me.
You could take now. Listen, you could take the dodge action. No, this is if it's entering combat, you have to wait till your turn. So you're getting hit with this attack, Alyssa.
Wow, thanks a lot.
Roll your damage,
Deserve
Shida.
Roll for damage.
Um,
Yeah, sure. Hang on. 1d8 plus 3. I did not do Hunter's Mark or anything like that, so none of that nonsense.
Do you want to apply your blood ring or anything?
No, I'm not going to do that. It's just to send a message. It's not about killing her.
Okay, so you hit her. She's flying around. You put an arrow in her shoulder, and the arrow is quite bigger than her, so it greatly debilitates her for a little bit. You have an arrow in your shoulder, Alyssa.
I'm gonna immediately run up and go and heal.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna go heal.
Little Pixie is hovering there with an arrow twice her size, just poking out of her shoulder.
You got the message, Pixie. Don't interfere with her.
Oh wow,
Get it.
this shit healed.
Hey.
dude.
Now you're my #1 enemy.
So you pulled the arrow out and started mending the wound. You didn't close it all the way, so it's still sore.
I'm doing spare the dying first, so yeah.
You know what happens in tabletop if you're playing as orcs and you roll a natural 1 as a medic to heal an orc?
Nope.
You just fuck up the surgery and kill the orc.
It isn't a natural one though. It's just they just roll.
I disagree.
It's
I see a 1 on my screen.
It's an automatic heal. It doesn't. D&D works differently. Now, if you had to make a medical check, that's a different story.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is a spell.
Yeah, this is a spell. It doesn't require a check for him to pass.
Okay. Hello, shopkeeper. I apologize for the pesky pixie. As you can see, I dealt with her temporarily. We
What?
came here
What
on-
pixie?
You haven't.
Well, you know that thing that was ringing the bell and being a nuisance?
You hear it again. Ding.
The noise.
That's me. And then I snap my fingers and it turns off.
I gotta get. He pulls the bell out. He shakes it. I gotta get this thing fixed. He puts it back under his desk.
Healing spirit on myself.
John healed you for 5. You took 7 damage, so he healed you for 5. So you only lost 2 HP. Oh. Anyway.
Better sleep with your eyes open, elf.
I do that. Joke's on you. I'm an elf. We do that all the time in the forest.
So, y'all have any business here? Y'all just gonna keep causing a ruckus.
I'm not here for a ruckus. I'm interested in whether or not you can make an item for me. Or maybe you already have an item for me.
What you looking for, son?
A grappling hook. Do you have such an item?
Yeah, I got some of those lying around here somewhere.
Mm-hmm. I will take. Well, I assume the pixie doesn't need one. I will take 2 grappling hooks.
Okay,
If you please.
that'll be 10 gold each.
10 gold each. Bargain. In fact, why not make it 3, just in case one breaks?
Sure. He hands you
Just
3.
heard a explosion outside. I hope it was fireworks.
He hands you 3 grappling hooks. Just the hooks, though.
Yes, because I already have the rope, dumbass. Right then. Okay, so I have the grappling hooks. I understand that your materials may not be. Yeah, I understand that your equipment that you sell may not be exceeding in variety or anything like that. But do you have anything in the form of gunpowder? anything of such, just in case.
Oh, no, we don't have any of that. You want some gunpowder, you gotta go to the general store.
All right. No, it's always worth asking. You know what I mean, don't you?
Was that fireworks? Oh, okay. I was so confused.
Okay. I have conducted my business. Anyone else has a business to do on the go.
My neighbors went outside right as I went outside, and they were like, I think it's fireworks. And I was like, oh, okay.
Well, anyway, any other business y'all have here I can help you with?
Yeah, actually, I need almost a ring made. Is that possible for you to make a ring?
Alright.
Almost a ring or a ring?
It's actually a little longer than a ring. It'll be about 3 inches long.
So like brass knuckles?
No, that would be 3 rings side by side, 4 rings side by side.
So you want a 3-inch pipe?
Yes, yes, a piece of pipe.
Uh, I mean,
How much would that run me?
what kind of material do you want it out of?
What's the strongest material you have?
Oh,
how
we
much
we
would
got
that
iron. We don't
How
have
much?
we don't have much in the means of variety of material, but we got sturdy iron.
How much would that run?
Uh, for a piece of iron, maybe 10 copper.
10 copper, you said?
10 copper for a measly pipe. 10 copper, yeah.
Is this to smoke stuff with?
No. Okay. And how many inches of pipe would I get for that?
You said 3, right?
Yeah.
3.
Okay. So let me get Can I get 10 3-inch segments? So that would be.
Are you just trying to round off
100
your? Are you trying to round? Are you trying to round off your fucking gold so you don't have
No,
to?
I'm legitimately just trying to figure that out in terms of gold, not silver.
You're trying to round off your things so you have an even amount of money in your pocket, don't you?
No, legitimately, I don't care about that right now.
Don't give me that bullshit lie, John. John in our other campaign will literally hand people gold just so he can even out his number.
On it.
Isn't your gold system like one gold is 10 silver and 1 silver is 10 copper? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do I need 100? Okay, so that would be 1 gold.
100. Yeah, that'd be 1 gold piece.
Yeah. Okay, I'll throw him the gold.
All right. Come back in a few hours and it should be done.
All right. Awesome.
Oh, just before we go, Merchant, there's one other thing that I hope you might have. You got any rope of any kind for my friend?
Yeah, I do actually need rope.
He goes back behind his chest. I got about 30 feet of it. That's all I got left.
All right, I'll take all 30 feet of it for my friend.
I'll definitely take that off your hands.
Yeah. How much do you want for it, Merchant?
About 3 silver will do.
3 silver. Okay.
A silver every 10 feet.
Okay, so if it's 3 silver, that means I take away 1 gold and add 7 silver to my inventory. I believe. Okay. Okay, and then immediately give this 30 feet of rope to Kobe.
Thank you.
Anything else?
A grappling hook?
Oh yeah, I give you a grappling hook as well.
Awesome. I immediately start tying it.
Good. Who said anything about tying it? We're complete. Why would we ever want to tie grappling hook to rope?
What other reason?
Nothing. No. Well,
I
put the grappling hook on a shelf. We're in the shop. We're in the shop. We don't get to talk about this sort of shit.
I had no incentive on using this for anything other than
Okay.
inventing something.
Okay, Mr. Shopkeeper, I thank you for your business.
Eh, eh,
You are
anything.
much more respectable than all the other shopkeepers that I have met in this city so far.
Well, they say the customer's always right.
I
I
leave the building.
I then fold down the end of my left arm and then stick in the other side of the rope, and it begins to wind into my arm until the grappling hook is the end of it. And then the grappling hook folds into my arm, and then my arm folds down on top of the grappling hook.
How are you
What?
gonna fold the grappling hook? It's a solid piece of It's a
No,
It's a 4-prong grappling hook, so it's a solid
Wait,
piece.
yeah,
are you
it's
saying that your arm has absorbed the rope?
yes.
So
So you're like
you can
Scorpion?
shoot rope out of your arm? Like,
I
yeah, like
just
Scorpion.
So
I
he's like
basically just
Scorpion.
absorbed your grappling hook. Yes.
Get over here!
How is that gonna fit into your
Rear.
arm, John?
You do know that I'm inside of a power suit, right, Will?
Yes,
That's
I know.
why
I know
whenever
that, but like, okay, so did you fold your wrist down and slide it in? Because like, so the grappling hook
pretty
itself is
much.
probably about like
Hmm.
maybe 6 to 7 inches in diameter. That's way bigger than your wrist. You'd have a grappling hook for a hand.
I have grappling hooks sticking out the wrist area with the hand on top of it.
I'm failing to follow this, John.
So, like, if you have, say, there's a hinge that comes off of the top of the ball joint on your wrist,
Okay, so like guts is
and
like arm cannon.
exactly. Now you take the four prongs
Uh huh.
of the grappling hook, which I imagined it was three, not four, but four is fine, and then make that to
Thank you,
where
thank you, thank you, Deadpool.
you have all the different directions coming off of the wrist with that hinge in the
So
area.
you're sliding the shaft
Thanks.
of the
And
grappling hook into the
Shaft!
yes, the shaft is inside of my arm.
You're sliding the shaft.
Yes.
We are adults
Get
here.
over here.
And then I just close the top of my hand down on top of it.
How is your hand gonna close around with the 4 prongs hanging out your wrist?
Yeah, boy, how is your hand gonna close around the shaft?
I hate you.
Y'all do realize I am an artificer and this is what they do, right? They invent shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
say if your
yeah.
hand flaps up and down, like if your hand to your wrist flaps up and closed, the
Don't
four
inventors
prongs.
mess up like hundreds of times before they get
Just
it
said,
perfect?
you just said if your hand flaps.
Oh my god. What did I do?
Piece of paper.
No, you
If
did nothing, Elisa. Hishiro said it.
What?
if your
I'm
hand were
I'm gonna draw it out real quick, Will. Y'all just continue. Cause yeah,
damn it,
you're not
John.
seeing it. Just continue. You're not seeing it. You're fucking close minded. Continue.
No, like the 4 prongs are hanging outside of like the piece that holds the four
Yes.
prongs together are in your arm.
If I no, if I wanted to, I could backhand somebody and catch him with a hook.
I'm so
You
confused.
understand what I'm saying?
No. So what?
He
The
has no
hooks are
vision.
Your hand wouldn't be able to close all the way because there'd be a grappling hook in the way.
From what I
no.
understand, he's got a grappling hook in his wrist and he can shoot it out like Spider-Man. That's how I hear it.
Imagine the grappling hook is not hidden at all inside of the wrist. The four prongs are still sticking outside of my
Mhm.
wrist.
Yeah, that's how I hear it. I can
So
picture that.
at any given point, I have like if you look at my left hand, I legitimately have four hooks sticking out of that left arm. So if I needed to, I could just like fucking hook somebody with my left arm.
Yeah, but okay, so your hand folded down from the wrist, and there was a empty space where your arm is, like it's an artificial arm. You took the long part that okay, so imagine 4 fishing hooks,
Yes, Will.
and they did the little overarching thing. You slid the main part of the grappling hook that connects to the 4 pieces into your wrist, into the hole in your wrist, and then you tried to close it back up. But
And then the four hook parts are still sticking out of the wrist. while the arm.
Did you use some kind of metal
aiming-
bending to move the metal, the seal the hand closed?
No, there's a gap where the top was.
So your hand wouldn't be fully
Can we
closed.
just let him draw it for us?
No, because John takes forever to draw.
You don't need to wait for me to fucking draw it, Will. It's just fucking aesthetics. Continue.
Anyway, so where do y'all want to go now?
I didn't
Hey,
drop
what
it. Don't
about
know
me?
if no.
I didn't get to.
Yeah.
I didn't
Oh.
get to
She
buy
hasn't done anything.
Well,
Yeah, yeah, and you know, Pixie
didn't-
gets to do stuff.
You didn't speak up.
I
did.
couldn't. Y'all were trying to figure
She
out
hasn't
this
had
weapon
her
that
turn
doesn't
yet.
exist.
All right.
I understand that queuing isn't a thing in America, but it is over here.
Anyways, is there any way I could get a weapon that's like tiny when I have it in my hand, but as I throw it, it gets like in the air, it gets bigger as it approaches the enemy?
That would be some magic stuff, little lady. I don't quite have that ability.
Oh no! All right,
You're not
let's go.
Pixie.
I mean, I can make a weapon for you, if that's what you want. But unfortunately, I don't have the means of equipping magic properties to to swords or weapons or armor. I just make stuff.
Can I get a really tiny javelin? Like a really tiny, pointy, very pointy javelin.
Wouldn't that just be more of like a dart than a javelin? Like the sort of thing you just fire out of a straw?
I can give you a dart if you want. We do.
Sure.
We have darts.
Sure. How much?
About 5 copper a dart.
Wild Deadpool said, "Get a thumbtack." Yeah, I'll take the dart. Thanks.
Wait, you
Here's
know
your,
what?
here's
I
your
don't mean to shy away from business, but
copper.
if you go to the general store, I'm sure they have sewing kits. Maybe you can get a sewing needle.
I'll just take the dart.
All right, here you go, little lady. How many do you want?
The little swords they put in sandwiches.
Like 5?
All right, that'll be 50 copper.
Okay.
All righty. Thank you for the business. Anything else I can get y'all?
Wait, how many gold is that?
It's 1 gold, and then you break it
There's
down.
50.
So that's
copper
it would be
and 1
5.
gold?
It'd be 5 silver pieces. So you'd get rid of 1 gold and you'd add 5 silver.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I should probably add. I forgot to add music into this.
It's a much more simple currency system compared to the fucking other things that there are, aren't there? I had my
wanna add
grandmother
money.
explain to me like 8 times exactly how did the shilling system work before they put in the decimal pound, and I still don't understand it. It's ugh.
All right.
I learned about pesos, but I don't remember.
So what
I don't
else
know
y'all
how to do
trying to do?
Well, I've left the store. I have everything I need. Total not evil giggle. Innocent giggle, like sort of thing you'd go to see I don't know, a thing.
All right. Are y'all leaving with him?
I mean,
I don't know. I'm gonna fly behind Kobe because I don't want to get shot again.
I'm gonna move next to the pixie, and I'm gonna go. Psst, 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 psst. I know how to get magical apples and stuff. Let's go. Let's go. I'm not sure if you heard that because of my Discord mic.
No, we heard you.
Okay.
Did
John?
you say I know how to get magical stuff? Let's go.
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
I said.
That's what he said.
That's what I said, boy.
I already knew where he was going.
Deal.
Mm.
No, you don't. This is the least predictable plot twist ever since like Hateful Eight.
So where are y'all
First thing that came to
going?
my head.
Where's the party going?
To the Ridge District.
Yeah.
Know
I
how
don't
to
wanna
do
go
the
to the
money
rich-
thing in
Yeah.
in D&D Beyond.
Take us
It's
to
in
the
your-
richest blacksmith
It's
in
in
town.
your inventory.
Okay.
So, It's the afternoon by the time that we're in the cheapest blacksmith. What time is it by the time we
Okay,
get?
so minus how much?
Just take away 1 gold and add 5 silver.
Yeah.
Got it.
All right.
Okay.
I should have just said silver piece per dart. That would have been easier to comprehend.
Yeah.
But anyway,
It's fine.
so y'all are here.
Mm-hmm.
The one you want to go to is over there.
I said nothing about that, but yeah, that is coincidentally where I want to go.
Sure. It takes y'all about 3 hours to clear across town.
So it was 10 when we went to the place. It was like, 2 hours to get to the castle. Then we collected a bounty, and then we went to the cheapest place, and then we went to this place.
I'd say it's about 12, so you're probably looking about 2 a.m. I mean 2 p.m. My bad.
2 p.m.
Yes.
What?
We did all of that in 3 hours.
Well, y'all leave it in... Wait, no. Sorry, my bad. I did math wrong. Let's say it's about 4 p.m. is fine.
Okay.
I didn't make multiple shops, so you're just going to have to live with it.
No, that's alright.
Building these maps is a pain sometimes.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Right.
Okay. So y'all arrive at the ritzy part of town. Everybody's wearing nicer, fancier clothes. You'll notice people are not really. There's less of a crowd in the streets. Like there's not as many people. They're kind of like the streets themselves are better taken care of. There's not trash. There's not trash, but like rubbish looking stuff. Along the streets, like there's more efficient wagons and carts carrying people. More people being like followed by like actual guards or looks like hired people to keep them safe. You know what a rich part of town would look like.
Okay. I immediately cast Primeval Awareness. I know it sounds a little bit irrelevant, but it's just to make sure that there isn't anything supernatural within the area, within 1 mile.
Within a mile?
So, yeah.
Oh,
So,
sir, you within a mile, like...
Yeah, so yeah, are there any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead present within 1 mile of where I am right now?
You feel the presence of a celestial all around you.
That doesn't sound good. I don't know what a celestial does in D&D, but that doesn't sound good.
It's a deity, essentially.
Oh dear. Okay. Right. Okay. So.
You feel the presence of a deity, like you just know this is there's some divine energy.
I know there's something within a mile, but I have no idea where.
No, not within a mile. No, okay, let me explain it to you. You feel like if you were able to put your conscious anywhere within a mile radius, no matter where you put your conscious, there you feel the deity's presence.
Oh, I should have done this at the other shop to see if the same thing was there. Right. Okay. Does anyone else want to do anything before we enter the shop?
I'm fine. I'm thinking I'm good.
Okay, right. In D&D, is there anything that we can do to wait until the sun goes down or anything like that?
Just pass the
like
time.
in Minecraft where you all sleep in a bed.
I was thinking like in Skyrim actually, but yeah.
I mean, y'all can literally just stand around and do nothing, and I can just time move y'all forward.
I stand as still as a statue until sundown.
The moment,
Like
well, hold on. The moment it reaches 5 o'clock, a little like magical exclamation mark pops in front of each of y'all's faces, and a little cartoonish looking golden dragon pops in front of you. Congratulations! You have been summoned by the king. Please arrive at the castle at your earliest convenience. Thank you. Bloop.
Okay,
Received and understood, messenger, but we've got important shit to do here, and then we'll see the king, is what I'm saying. King has been too busy to see us anyway.
I mean, the message doesn't respond. It was a pre-recorded message.
Oh, was it? Oh, right. That's my opinion to the group. What do you two think?
I
Legit.
don't know. I kind of wanted to see, but
just make it quick over here.
Well, we gotta wait for dark, I think. I'm not an idiot. I kind of understand where this is going.
I know. I'm hoping Yashiro's got something planned. I don't want to take him too far off the rails.
Oh, I can.
I
Make...
say no. I say we stick to our guns because we have done good service to the king in a short amount of time, and he has made not a single moment of time for us. I think he can wait a wee while until we turn up for him. What do you say, Pixie? I will obviously go. I will obviously follow whatever my team says, even though one of them's a pixie.
Crap, I dropped my D100.
You even ask me if you don't value my opinion.
I dropped my D100. I got it back.
Because maybe, Pixie, you can fulfill yourself and we can have a very interesting subplot with one another where you ultimately understand that elves and pixies' differences are not so great, and yet at the end of the day,
I mean, y'all are
like elves and
both. To
dwarves.
be fair, y'all are both Fae.
Or maybe we'll just realize that we're all pure enemies and we hate each other. It's up to you. If you want to go to the king, I will go to the king. I'll be forward.
I want my magic first.
You're in the wrong shop for that.
Yeah, no, but they do not do magic here, but they have magical weapons, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I've been in that shop, and I very nearly, I don't mean to boast here, but I very nearly walked away with the entire store's inventory. But because of some diplomatic repercussions that might have an incident with my ring, they decided I was not worth the risk. But trust me, there is good stuff in this store.
Wait, is this the same way that you destroyed everything in the sewers?
Yes, the same way. Because I destroy everything in my way. But yeah, and I don't want to railroad people or anything like that. So if people want to go see the king, let's go see the king.
Well, no, the only reason why I brought that up...
I want to rob this shop.
Only reason why I brought that up...
I like the dilemma. I like the dilemma.
No, the only reason why I brought this up is because the Alphons did tell y'all that the king would see y'all in the afternoon.
Yeah, they did say that. What's more important to you? Do you want weapons of untold power, or do you want to meet the king and maybe, I don't know, do a fetch quest where you have to go and pick up 10 flowers for him?
Oh, man. See, the thing is like, the idea of weapons is unfathomable. It's just...
It's unfathomable. Imagine. What if our pixie could get javelins that regenerate in her hand every time she throws them, and they expand in size to match the size of the opponent?
I mean, the expanding in size is kind of hard to do, but then I just take out my javelin and I chunk it and it comes back to me.
What if your like mechanical thing gets a shotgun that fires a bullet, but every time it fires a bullet, but depending the further away the bullet goes, it turns from a shotgun pellet into a single bullet, so you're good at all ranges. Yeah? Does not that sound good?
I mean, the possibilities are...
I don't know, I'm just spitballing here, Dungeon Master. I don't know anything about it. I'm just thinking of things off the top of my head.
100% endless, I mean...
Yeah, exactly. Untold weapon. Or I could go and chat with the king. I assume he's got important shit to say. Kings very strongly believe that they have good things to say.
Well, the king said he would... Didn't Alphonse say the king would meet with us in the afternoon, and the noon is like... I don't know, like afternoon,
well, it's still afternoon. It's like 4, it's like 4 p.m. at the moment.
Yeah, but afternoon is like any time afternoon. You know?
Your Honor, I promise it was in the afternoon, even though it was 11 at night. It was the afternoon because it was afternoon.
No, let's just make it quick and then go see the king.
Oh, okay, alright, let's go and see the king then. Alright.
No, make it quick in the shop.
Okay,
and then go see the
we'll do that.
king.
Okay. Alright, I think
Why did I have to spell that out for you?
Okay, yeah. Yes, she agrees with me, I think.
I'm on the same page. I want items.
Yeah. Yeah, you see, the thing about the shop is they do like a 5,000% markup. So,
It's just a fancy neighborhood. I wouldn't expect anything less from that.
yeah, but come on, 5,000%. Also, this fancy neighborhood, they have no time for us. So, here's my plan. I don't know if you noticed, but I gave you a grappling hook and some rope earlier. So what I'm thinking is, we use our pixie friend, who can fly around anywhere. I mean, she won't be able to fly through windows and like that, but maybe we can find a way for her to fly around the building, maybe even fly inside it. She can gather some valuable intel. Maybe she can manifest herself inside, or maybe she can't. But either way, we can use
I
grappling
have
hooks to get in.
invisibility, Dippy.
Exactly, and I have a potion of, of invisibility as well. But the point is, we have a lot of tools to get into that shop and make away with whatever we can. And from as far as I can see, there's only one shopkeeper guarding this building.
Kitty. Sorry, I'm being raided by a kitty.
That's all right. So, what do you say for this plan? There's 3 of us. There's 1 of him. Let's mug him.
God damn it, Jedi.
I don't know.
Oh shit.
What do you mean you don't know? You can transform from a pixie into a spider into a whole bunch of other monsters. And we have a friend who's like got a fucking mech suit. And I'm an elf that's gone through a whole bunch of very complicated bullshit that I'm not going to explain right now. There's 3 of us, and there's only 1
Okay,
of
so
them.
what part of the plan are you doing?
Right, so we send the pixie in. She gathers us some valuable intel. And then me, because I probably have the best dexterity. I go in first, followed by Kobe, if necessary, which it probably will be. Then we go into the shop, steal whatever we can. If the shopkeeper gets in the way, we kill him, and then we run away.
I mean, the thing is there's arcane ways for people to be able to track us, so we can leave no trace of us being here.
Yeah. Well, none of us are arcane, I think. Oh no, the pixie.
And me.
Wait, you're arcane? I just thought you were like an engineer with a mech suit. Or have I misunderstood your character?
Artificers are magical mechanics.
Yeah, magical mechanic.
I can
When-
charm a person to just give it to us.
No, the idea is we go in at night when the person's asleep.
So let's go talk to the king and then come back. After
Oh.
she goes and scouts.
Oh wait, so you're saying we go see the king and then we go back? What?
Let's let her go scout,
Yeah.
and then we'll come back after we go talk to the king. And then we could collect my
Okay.
piece of pipe too.
All right. Okay. We at least let us scout all around the building and inside, if possible.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, she can fly around the building as much as she wants.
And
Yeah.
this goes without
It's
saying.
just like an open window or anything. Maybe it's a hot day. I don't know.
Yeah, this goes without saying, Will. But I'm not a fucking idiot. We're not having this conversation out in broad day, like broad open. We're fucking hidden somewhere.
Okay, I was gonna
Oh, yeah,
say
absolutely.
after y'all were finished, I was like, so after all this talking, were y'all just standing out in front of the shop? And
Yeah. No, we're in a street corner going.
Oh, the kitty is giving me kisses. She likes
Yeah.
for some reason she likes licking my hand. Y'all just found like
Okay.
I assume y'all just found like a little alleyway somewhere and went and talked.
Absolutely, but we need to know stuff like how does the building have multiple stories or is it like partially underground?
No,
or,
it's a single story building. It's very wide. Like you can see, like there's like a kind of like not a warehouse, but like a workshop. Like you can see there's the store front, and there's like the part behind it where it would where they actually do the work.
Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Well, let's find out if our pixie sees anything. Take it away, Elisa.
Okay, do I have to roll perception?
What's your passive perception?
Which is...
It should be on your character sheet. Should be under your strength ability. Like should be under strength.
It's on the saving throws.
Yeah, it's under saving throws.
Huh. Okay.
The kitty is attacking my hand while I'm playing D.
Well, but is it the same number as perception?
No. It should be a skill that says passive
wisdom,
perception.
Oh yeah, I see it. If you look on the left side of your screen, under your you'll see sort of like in the middle of your screen, underneath where your strength, intelligence, dexterity are listed out. You'll see a thing saying passive wisdom / in brackets perception.
Yeah,
Well?
it's 12.
Okay.
Yeah, well there you go.
I mean, you can use your passive perception. I mean, you can enter the shop. It's still open right now.
Oh yeah. Pretend to be like a bird or something, or like a pigeon.
I'm invisible.
Oh yeah, okay, all right.
The moment you go through the door, though, Alyssa, you feel
Great.
you feel as if you feel like the outer layer of your skin, which is invisible, is getting Thanos snapped away, and it just the invisibility magic just dust off you, and you are now in full thing. Then the dude looks to the front door because whenever the invisibility poofed off you hear, "Trrr, trrr, please no magic use in my store. Whatever you
Hey, sorry,
are,
I didn't know.
whatever you are, what are you, a bug?"
What are you?
He's a human.
Well,
Yeah,
you're
that's not
ugly.
suspicious at all. When the shopkeeper talks to a bug, the bug talks back.
Yeah. Well, you're an ugly human.
Well-
Exactly.
Well, if that's your opinion, you can more than happy to fly your little buttocks out of my store. Ooh.
Ooh.
Go away now, shoo before I get Bradley out here with the fly swatter.
Who's Bradley anyway?
No, it's none of your business if you don't leave.
Who's Bradley?
Ah, fine. Bradley! And you just start hearing... And you just see this really big dude come out. Like, he's probably about 8 feet tall. Just, he's not wearing a shirt. Like, he's not like... He's muscular, but he's not like ripped. He's just big. And he's dragging a massive mace behind him. Swat the fly, if you would. Like, by the way, you don't see his face. He's not wearing a shirt, and he has an iron gladiator helmet on, so you can't see his face. Swat
Wait, this is the shopkeeper's assistant.
You're not in there right now, Jedi. How do you know?
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, I don't know.
So now you can leave peacefully, or I can have Bradley remove you.
Okay, that's cool. I was just wondering who he was. Bye.
So, do you leave the shop?
Yeah, guys. I don't think we can use magic in there, and there's this really ugly tall guy named Bradley that
You didn't
is
see
big
Bradley's
enough to
face.
squash. Whatever, it doesn't matter. He's ugly. All of them are ugly.
They are all. You are right, Pixie. We'll agree on that. All humans are indeed ugly.
Anyway,
Sure.
he's like 8 feet tall or something, and he could squash like probably me and you. Probably not the Dragonborn though.
Okay, so we can't use magic inside. Pixie, do you have like a natural form that doesn't cast magic or anything like that? Or are you just magical in nature at all times?
Isn't my beast form magical?
Yes.
Yeah, so yeah.
Okay, so there's no way you can enter that building without setting off the alarms.
I could go in my regular form, but they would just
Yeah,
see me, so
no, okay. But if shit does hit the fan, you can take the form of a giant fucking spider.
Oh wait, Alyssa. Before
it
you
would
left,
zap my magic away.
Alyssa, before you
Yeah.
left the shop, roll a perception check real quick.
Okay. My perception is +2.
I need to go for a pee. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh,
21.
21.
Okay, so you noticed before as you were leaving, you noticed in this corner of the shop, this corner of
corner?
the all four corners.
Okay.
There was a little crystal orb that had looked like it had an eye on it that was following you around the whole time.
Cameras?
Since you grew up in the woods, I don't think your character would know what these are. Roll a history check for me. With disadvantage, because you grew up in the woods. Okay. Yeah, you have no idea what those things are.
Does she disclose that information?
Is the elf back?
No, he's not back yet.
Of course he isn't.
What's happened?
There you go.
I forgot to mention there were these eyeballs following me around the whole time, and it made me really nervous.
What, eyeballs inside the building?
Like magical eyeballs. They were looking at me the whole time I was moving and stuff, and they moved as I moved.
Okay.
Track your
I
movement?
swear, they moved and looked at me as I was moving. It's so weird. It's like nothing I've ever seen before.
And you said each corner had one, right?
Yeah.
Almost like you would have one at each available vantage point to be able to see every angle. That's definitely a security system.
Okay. And the building is 1 story, Hishiru, yeah?
Yes. It's about,
Okay. The
about
grappling,
50, it's
the
about,
grappling hooks we have, they're useless. We don't need them.
the building itself is probably about 15 feet tall.
I can't see any advantage we have in using the grappling hooks to get to the top of the building. In a small building like this. So,
Question.
right.
Me or one of them?
Anyone,
What's the question?
do you think if we're outside the shop with the doors open that we can cast magic into it?
How far away is the shop?
Well, I think the barrier reacts to magic when it enters or goes out. So if you're casting magic from outside going inside, the magic
so it doesn't
will stop the
zap.
barrier.
It doesn't zap the people that cast the magic. It zaps the magic.
No, it'll pass through the barrier and the barrier will still alert it. So if your question is, does the magic set off the security alarm, then if you're casting from outside, then I think the answer would most likely be yes.
Do you think I could cast like some kind of darkness over the whole shop and it would just... I don't know.
Are you trying to cast darkness over the outside of the shop?
I don't know.
My
Never
question
mind.
is
Darkness over, if you can do that, darkness over the shop would be useful for the
Darkness
escape,
is only a
but-
15-foot radius.
Ah, well, no, don't bother. Okay.
It's a 15-foot radius bubble.
Okay.
Right.
Just throwing ideas out there.
Okay. What I'm thinking is, it's 1 story. It's
Right.
not the biggest building in the world. There's 1
It
shopkeeper
is
and 1
15 feet
guy.
in radius, right, John?
yeah, 15.
Okay.
So
No.
it would be
It'd be 3 squares, or it'd be 3 squares in a circle.
Okay.
You don't need to draw it out, John.
You know what I'm thinking? We can't use magic inside, right?
Mhm.
I'm pretty damn sure that I've got a very high stealth skill. I'm not Shiro, if I was to do lock picking, what skill would that be?
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. I have a +3 sleight of hand skill. Does anyone else have better than that?
No, I have a +1.
Sleight of hand, I got a +4.
Okay, so what I'm thinking is, and what's your stealth?
Stealth is poop.
I have +5 stealth. What I'm
have
thinking is,
+3.
okay, what I'm thinking is, you with your better sleight of hand than me, you try and unpick the door.
I said not to draw it,
Yeah.
John.
Then I sneak in with my stealth, and I slit the throats of the guard and the shopkeeper inside. At which point we steal our
More
shit
than
and
just
run
them
away.
two.
It was just the one guy and the guard, right?
That I
there's the eye.
saw.
That you saw, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a one-story building that isn't the biggest building in the world.
Okay,
There
whatever.
can't be that many people in it. And if the alarm is raised, which more than likely will be, we have a pixie that can turn into a giant fucking spider. And I'm not too bad in combat as well as are you. We can hopefully, my point is, we can probably be able to kill a couple of people, if needs be, without raising before the alarm is raised. And if the alarm is raised, the element of surprise would be enough for us to turn the tide in our favor. So what I'm thinking is, we go in, you lockpick, I stealth in, try and kill the guys, then we make off the shit and run away before anyone else notices. How does that sound for a plan? I'm really annoyed because I spent the last month buying rope and grappling hooks, only to find out that I don't need them.
You do know,
Oh, no.
you do know. You could have just asked me if you remembered how tall the shop was.
No, I guess I could have done that.
Because you have been here before. You could just like, hey, how big was the building?
I guess I could have done that, Ishiro. I was.
Yikes.
Yeah. We try and be stealthy, and basically, the moment that the stealth is broken, we use element of surprise for our opportunity. At which point, we kill people, grab the shit in the moment piece before the guard arrive, and then we run away. That's what I'm thinking. Classic Skyrim heist. It goes
Did we
very
wear
well until it doesn't.
masks?
Why would you want to wear a mask? You're a pixie.
No, you and him. If you're going into the
I'm
shop.
an elf. All elves look the same.
No, they don't. Actually, there's different varieties of elves.
I'm allowed to say that.
There's wood
'cause I'm an
elves. There's wood elves. There's
Yeah.
drow. There's high elves.
Uh-huh. And my
I'm
character
just
was
saying
born as
that
a
if
dark elf.
anyone sees us robbing the shop and then running away,
It's at
and then
night time,
they
and it's a sparsely populated area compared to other places. I mean, Hishiro did point out that even in daylight hours, it was not as populated as where we were earlier. And who knows what it is during the graveyard shift, you know?
Hey,
Also, given our past experience, there's more than likely some recently cleaned out sewers that we can go through if need be.
Do y'all know where the nearest sewer point is?
Well, let's roll a perception check and find out. If you want to play it that way, Ishiro. All right then, we're doing this. Right, perception check. Where's the nearest? Oh, what's my perception check?
Bring up the map, Will.
how
Bring
many
up the
people
map,
can
Will.
ride?
Are you
on-
telling me you didn't give us a map of all the streets connecting with this stop? Is that what you're telling us?
I have photography tools. I know this shit. Let's do it.
Perception. What's my perception? My perception is +3.
Y'all never asked for a map of the city.
We did. You give it, and then he gave us the big fuck off map that was like the size of.
Yeah, whenever y'all travel around, you rolled the wrong
Oh,
dice,
shit.
Jedi.
+8.
You rolled a d8. Yeah, wrong die.
Oh yeah. Okay. Hang on.
While Deadpool says I have an idea to add to Jedi, he sneaks in, carry me. That way you can kill at least 2. Oh, carry me hidden. I don't know where he means
Yeah,
hidden
but-
though.
Yeah, the only issue is
I see where he's going, but you are by nature a magical being. By your very nature, so I don't see what way I can conceal you that stops you being what you are from going into the shop.
The thing
Is
is,
what I'm
is
thinking.
I'm thinking no matter what you do inside the shop, whether you go in magical or
Maybe I should just walk back in there and see, and then just walk right back out.
But you'll still set off the alarm, is the problem.
Yeah, I could just be like, yeah, oops, I dropped my coin or
No.
something, and then
I
leave
th-
again.
no. I think you're honestly after most useful with the fact that you are a shapeshifter that can turn into various number of monsters. That'll be very useful from when the alarm inevitably gets raised.
this is the issue though. Whenever she went in invisible, it turned off her invisibility.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that whenever she shapeshifts, it'll just turn that off too, right?
Exactly. So what I'm saying is, you and me go in because we're not magical beings.
So I wait outside as an animal, and then we like.
You wait
When you-
outside, and the second shit, everything goes to shit. You
Mhm.
come in, and then we apprehend what's inside, grab what we need what we want as quick as possible, and then run straight out.
Or I could wait outside as a very large animal, and you can ride away
Exactly.
on me. Yeah. How many
You
people
could also
can ride on the lizard mech thing?
I think Ishiro is thinking we're overthinking this at this point.
I'm not saying shit.
Okay. Alright, so we use Kobe. He unpicks the lock. I sneak in for as long as possible. If I see
Wait, he
anyone
didn't
asleep,
answer me.
One.
How many? Just you?
Or one. Just one. Unless it's you, because you're small.
All right, this one time I'll let Jedi ride me.
you couldn't have thought of better words to say that, couldn't you? Right, Okay, right. Kobe, you're going to right. Okay, we're gonna wait until it gets dark, when all of the rich people are either in their pubs, in their champagne bars, or drinking prosecco in their bloody villas, right? At which point you will unpick the lock. I'll go inside. I will sneak around, and I think I'll go straight for slitting the people's throats, and at which point we'll all go in, nick what we want, and go out. We could just go, and I could just go in and steal what we want, and then go out. But the more people that go in, the more likely it is to set off the alarm. So I'm thinking is I go in, slit the throats, then all three of us go. Then you two come in, take everything we need, and then get out before the fuzz show up. How's that for a plan?
Sounds great. I mean,
And if it goes to if the plan is if our cover is blown before that, you go in as well as Alicia, who can shape form into very useful monster shapes, and then quickly fight once again, apprehend what's inside, take what we want, get out.
I thought it couldn't be.
No, you can't enter the building. You enter the building when things get fucked up.
To do what?
Well, if the alarm gets raised, you come in and help us out. If the alarm doesn't get raised, you stay outside and just buy us some time until
But
we can get.
literally, all I can do is magic. So.
Yeah, no, you can shapeshift. You can turn into a spider and stuff. That's
Yeah,
really
but
damn
isn't
useful.
that magic?
Yes, but the point is, if the alarm's already raised, it doesn't matter if you already go in.
But it melted my magic away.
Yeah, it's still. Wait, are you saying that if you go inside, you can't shapeshift?
yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
That's what I think would happen. Is that it would just melt my magic away every time I tried to use it.
I'm willing to put that to the test. And if you cannot shapeshift, you're still a highly mobile, flying around pixie with some darts and shit that can still come in handy.
Okay.
Okay, that's my. So,
Wait.
are we ready? Oh wait, what?
Could I go make a friend with a beast, and I would be able to use him?
I don't know.
Because it's not me.
That's up to Hishiro.
What are y'all trying to do? Now?
You can hear how fed up he is.
No, I'm lost a little bit. Like, just what y'all are trying to do. I know you're trying to steal shit.
So I know I can't use magic because it'll melt away, right?
As far as you know, yes, your magic turned off whenever you walked in through the door.
Could I, in theory, get a beast bond? Because I wouldn't be the magical beast. It would be a beast that's already a beast.
You mean turn into a creature?
No. A beast bond, like a pet, you know? Because it wouldn't be magic making them the beast. So they could still fight.
You would control the beast, though. I mean, if someone if you brought a phone into a facility, you could still tell that the phone connected to the internet. Is what I'm thinking. The phone isn't evil,
but the beast bond would go away if it went inside.
I'm not saying it would go away. I'm saying it would set off the alarm.
Okay.
All you know is that when you cast invisibility on yourself and you went through the door, your visibility turned off.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Was
So
that a
what's the...
question?
No, I'm telling you that's what y'all know.
Okay. All right. Yeah. We can only work on what we know, so I think we just go with what we have. So,
Okay.
right, Kobe, you're gonna pick the lock. I'm gonna sneak in. After I go in, I'm going to drink my invisibility potion that I bought in my last session,
Is that
and then
magic?
I think it counts as magic, but I'm going on the assumption of when magic crosses the barrier. Well, actually, no. If nothing happens, I won't drink the potion. If something does happen, I will drink the potion because then it's useful to have it. That's what I'm going to go with. I will then find the people who are sleeping indoors, slit their throats when they're unaware, and at which point you will all come in and we will grab whatever we want and leave. If they wake up and the alarm is set off,
Wait, don't I have a
at least
bag of holding that can just keep fitting things in it?
I mean, I have a
I don't
bag.
know. Do you? Please tell me you do.
I have a bag of holding.
Okay, we can use John's bag of holding.
So we can just break the game immediately for Ishiro. Hishiro, I need to ask this. Does this shop have an infinity gauntlet with all the gems in it?
No.
I don't
Are
think that.
you sure about that?
Yeah,
Are you?
y'all already lost the Infinity Gauntlet.
Maybe there's another one. I mean, it's foolish not to make a spare. But what if they wanted two gauntlets?
You really think a shop would have an item that well, actually y'all haven't gotten to that piece of lore yet, so I can't reveal that to y'all.
When they have a 5,000% markup? Yes, I think so.
You haven't gotten to that lore yet, so I can't tell you.
Okay, right. All right. Okay, so let's do this. Right. Toby, you pick lock. Me, I go in. If things are okay, I carry on. Kill people. Once it's all done, we all go in, pack up as much shit as we can, and get away before the fuzz get here. How's that for a plan?
Sounds like a deal, but first I think we should go see the king.
But
Yeah,
by
want
the
it
time
be
we get-
like darker when we get back anyway?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I like. So
Yep.
we wait in the corner, still as a statue, looking straight at the shop for a few hours, just like in Skyrim.
Okay.
Until it's dark. Like past night. Hang on, is there a pub that we can just pass our time with?
Well, I'd say first we go see the king, and then we come back after we visit with the king.
But the point is, the king is so far away from here because it's such a big fucking city. By the time we get back, it may no longer be dark hours.
Well, the king's kind of mid city. We just traveled from the south, and it was only a 3-hour trip, right?
Yoshiru, can we go back to the king and then back again in time for dark?
I mean, you have at least 18 hours of like when it's like you're about at 5 o'clock in the afternoon right now, so it's already coming on not sunset, but the sun's going down. So I mean, you know how long night would
Sun
last.
goes down at like 8.
Not well, here it's like at like 7, I think.
Yeah, sun doesn't go down here until like 2 in the morning here, so that's not really.
Time zones, different things. Anyway,
Yeah.
So I mean, but nighttime usually lasts about 12 hours. So I mean, you're in the afternoon right now.
Are you saying that we can go to the king and back in time for darkness hours in this shop?
I mean, yeah, it will be nighttime. You just won't. If you stay up too late, you will suffer a point of exhaustion.
That's not.
No,
how
no,
it's-
I say we do the shop right now. The king can wait for us. The king's never given any time for us. Why should we do the same?
Go to the king, man.
Yeah.
I've been
John?
outvoted. I've been outvoted. We go to the king.
Okay.
Toby's really serious about going to the king. It must be for some reason.
I assume it will be. Okay, I've been outvoted. We'll go to the king.
All right. So y'all are gonna head to the castle. Which, if you need a refresher of the map, you guys right now are right here. Y'all flew from over here. The castle is in the center of the map. So, anyway, y'all head to the audience chamber. And when y'all enter, there is... Oh, damn it. It's not going to line up. It's going to bug me. Whatever. He's sitting on the throne. The room is completely clear. There is no one in this room but the king, and there's a man to his, or there's a hooded figure to his, god damn it. Grow, you son of a bitch. What? No, that's too big. Whatever, I'll make it smaller. Anyway, there's a man on his, you fucking grids.
My God, he got smaller.
That's a small person.
Yeah, he's a halfling.
No, he's a tall, he's a slender guy. Y'all don't know, actually, y'all don't even know if it's a man or a woman.
It's a slender man. Oh no, it's a man. He said it was a guy.
A person, and their face is completely hidden in the shadows of their hood. And he is on the king's left, and then obviously I'll see Alphonse standing in attention on his right. And the king stands before y'all. He looks to Alphonse. Are these the ones?
I take a knee.
Yes, my.
What
yeah.
can you tell me about this king? Is he human, lizard man?
This king is human. He looks to be
Old?
about.
Young?
No, he looks to be about in his maybe mid to late 20s.
20s for a king. Okay.
Yes.
Young age. Alright. Okay. Definitely a normal human, as far as we know.
As far as you know, yes.
As far as I could hear your snicker there.
As far as you know, this man is human. I mean, how much do y'all know about this city? How much would y'all's characters know about this city?
Well, it's a city at the end. It's a city. Forests are far superior.
So you and Alyssa would know absolutely nothing.
I know how to burn cities to the ground when the wild hunt calls. But no, I do not know how cities work.
Hey, Jedi,
I just know
that
how
spell you cast, how long does that last?
to last an hour.
Oh, well, it took about 30 minutes to get here. It took about 30 minutes to get here, so via horse travel. So, yeah, when you walked in, that sense of divinity just keeps getting stronger and stronger. Like, you still feel it all over the city, but you feel it at most when it's right in front of you.
Oh, so it's like the God Emperor. Okay. Alright. Okay, don't mess with that.
No, yeah, and you tried to sit in his chair.
I didn't try to... What? You mean his... What? Well, it's just a chair. It's not like it's a throne or anything. Something is... If it was a
Not
throne,
like
it
it's
would
a
look more
throne or
impressive.
anything.
It would look more impressive
Actually,
than
hold
that.
on.
Called it a
one second.
A chair like that.
Actually,
Alphonse called it a throne.
let me make y'all smaller. Because y'all are way too big for this map.
Alrighty, so I guess we all walk up to the king and ask what he wants of us.
No, I bow down where I am.
The king looks to Alphonse. Are these the ones? Yes, my lord, these are the ones that I was speaking to. Huh, you said there was more. I guess the others are preoccupied at the moment.
Aye, they're all
He-
drunk and passed out in the guild hall.
He sits back down in his chair, and he gestures his hand for you lot to approach.
I've already approached.
Well, now he gestures it.
Yeah, but I didn't approach because he.
I wasn't
beckoned
looking at
me.
this. I wasn't looking at.
approached 'cause
I wasn't
wanted.
looking at
Oh
this.
my gosh.
I wasn't
It's-
looking at the
it's-
screen whenever it happened.
I approached because I wanted to, not because he ordered me.
Well, if you'd done that, Alphonse would have readied a fighting stance.
Well, let's say he has done then, but because I haven't taken any hostility, he doesn't.
Wait, what?
Well,
I didn't hear. I didn't get a train of thought on that. I didn't hear a word of that. It all kind of.
Is it the accent? Right.
I think Discord
I
might
know-
be giving you like a small robot voice because it was hard to hear.
I approached them before he gestured, so he takes the security stance. But I haven't done anything to aggravate them yet. Well, apart from that. So.
He said,
Yeah,
Alphonse looks at you. Next time, you approach when you are told to.
I don't work for this king. I'm not one of his subjects. Why should I be beholden unto him?
Because you are in his kingdom and his castle. This is his
Doesn't
home.
work that way. I'm not his citizen. If he
It
wants to
doesn't
listen to
matter.
me, why would he have summoned me?
You're
Alpha-
all gonna die.
Alphonse snaps his fingers and your mouth is gone. Care to keep talking in that manner of tone in front of the king? You know,
Elf, I would just shut it while you can.
if you've learned your lesson, blink once for yes, twice for no. You can talk. You can talk out of game, Jedi.
I blinked twice.
Then Alphonse snaps his fingers again, and you are now on your knees, with your arms bound by shackles to the back of your back, and they're chained to your feet. And so you're on you're on your knees with your feet chained together, and your hands are bound by also chains, and those connect kind of like how when prisoners are arrested.
Oh God!
Ooh, I kind
Do
of
I
like
get-
him
yeah,
like that.
Oh God, Elise, don't say it like that. Then yeah.
And you have
Do I get?
hold on, and then chains burst from the floor and form a collar on your neck, and they tighten down. So now the chains are binding you also to the floor as well.
Do I get the opportunity to speak in protestation?
Hold on, Alphonse snaps his fingers. Before he does, he says, "I'm gonna give you one more chance. Any final words?" And he snaps his fingers, and your mouth is back.
I was born, raised, and serve a kingdom that is all independent in culture and political stance from yours. Is this how you treat all citizens that are not part of your empire? How
This is
does that stand politically when you treat everyone outside of your kingdom? That's what I have to say.
We treat those who disrespect our well-praised king with disrespect. John, are you hiding behind a pillar right now?
He's afraid of the psychic explosion.
Oh, it's not gonna be psychic.
Oh, of course, of course.
When you are in the king's home, you will show him respect. Otherwise,
I show respect, and I do show respect to the king. I do not move to shake his hand or anything like that. I keep my social distance.
you approach without permission.
Mm-hmm.
John, stop it. I know that's you, John. You may have changed your color, but I know it's you.
My hand is not even on the mouse. I was legitimately eating chips.
I feel like I put myself in the firing line here. I feel on the ropes.
Fire is definitely one way to put it.
With respect, Your Grace, the way that our culture works is that the way that my culture works is it's as far more long term than yours, Your Grace. I do not bow before anyone other than my own king, so forgive me that I do not bow before you because I serve one king who is my own.
The king raises his hand to Alphonse. I never asked you to bow. You do not have to.
But I am not beholden to the commands of a king that is not my own. And I'm only here because I'm actually quite eager to see you.
Is there a random bird?
You will have to forgive Alphonse. He's a bit hasty in his means of protection. And
I can understand the security.
He claps his hands, and Alphonse goes back into formation, and he snaps his fingers, and all the chains that bind you are undone. That'll be enough, Alphonse. These people have provided aid to us. We must show them the same courtesy. As you wish.
I honestly felt like I was on the ropes there.
Oh no, if you try to attack the king, I guarantee you bad things will happen, but
I wasn't going to
I'm not
attack
saying you're going to attack him, but you know what I'm saying. Things could
I don't
happen.
think the elf is that dumb.
I'm more interested in what a shopkeeper has than this king does. Which says something about my ambitions.
So, Alphonse tells me you've had an encounter with, well, a lot that might have been interest to us.
That is indeed true.
Oh, he did gesture.
However,
He did gesture for the rest of you to approach. You can come up.
that is indeed true, Your Grace. However,
Alyssa, you can come up too if you want.
if you look to my mechanical-looking friend, I assume you're mechanical. I still don't understand the character.
The
If
elf
you look
seems
to my
like
friend,
a ticking time bomb right now.
but yes, that is very true. However, I can guarantee you the best account of
The
this story
king
will come
gestures.
from my friend Kobe.
The king gestures for the pixie to approach.
Okay.
You can get it closer, Alyssa.
Can I just say that my
Okay.
hand is getting twitchy next to the arrows in my quiver when the pixie is irritating the king?
Anyway, so continue. What happened in the temple? The temple to the east of here.
I wasn't with them for that. I have no recollection.
Well, does anyone here have a recollection? Because there was a very important artifact in that temple, and I need to know what exactly happened.
I'm sure that either one of my companions can give a full account of my story.
They weren't
However,
there. They weren't there, Jedi. Alyssa nor this version of John were at the temple. You were the only one who was there.
Shit.
I think he was drunk.
Yes, this MacGuffin. This MacGuffin, Your Majesty. What do you want to know about it?
MacGuffin?
MacGuffin, it's a phrase like the plot device. You've never heard the phrase MacGuffin?
No, I haven't.
It's a very, yeah. It's an inanimate plot device. It's an inanimate object that drives the plot device, like the Death Star plans in Star Wars. So yeah, what is this necromancer device that interests you so much? Like,
Wasn't it necromancy?
Whatever device the king is interested in here, this is the MacGuffin. Okay.
Well, he's just asking you to recollect the events of what happened in the temple. Oh, shit! I forgot to mention.
There was a temple.
Oh, wait. Yes, the one y'all were in. I forgot to mention. Jedi.
There was a sewer.
Jedi. Roll me an intelligence check, real quick. Or is memory intelligence or wisdom, John?
So I would say it's intelligence.
Intelligence check. Give me that. With advantage.
Oh. I have a +0 on my
With
intelligence.
advantage.
What's the advantage give me?
Take 2 rolls and take the higher roll.
Okay, so I rolled 2 d20s.
Nice.
I'm gonna stick with that. I assume that's the best one I'll get. Yeah, 19. I got 19.
Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't matter. Yeah, you got it. You immediately recognize that the king looks exactly like the man who showed up in the temple that night, or that day. Like, he looks like a spitting image of that dude who walked in, and then when the crystal stone broke around the gauntlet, and the portal opened up, and the man walked through, commanding the succubus that was attacking y'all. He looks exactly like that guy. Like, I'm talking about, he is the spitting image of him.
He's connected to this whole thing. Okay. Okay. Right.
Like, there is almost, like, you're almost certain that the same person that bound all of you to the wall with the magic of the gauntlet and then commanded the succubus, this is the same man standing in front of you.
Okay. Well, I'm speaking out of character here. I just have the opinion that if I say one word wrong here, we will all die.
Say what's on your say what's on your mind.
Your Majesty, we come here because we have cleared out No, you have summoned. No, hang on. We've already got the payment. Shit.
That was for the guild quest.
Your Majesty, you have summoned us here on this suspicious day. May we ask, as servants, as people who are not part of your kingdom, what deigns us the honor of being in your presence? Why do you want to see us?
Well, y'all completed a quest for the guild that Alphonse said was important, and that he wasn't there because he didn't make it in time. But whenever he arrived, the quest was already completed, and your lot was there.
Mm-hmm. And are we
There's
here to
There's a temple.
receive a...
There's a temple
Okay.
near that village that has a very important artifact, and I assume y'all did not arrive. Y'all didn't. I need to know where that artifact is. It was encased in stone, surrounded by a clear crystal rock. It was encased in crystal, essentially.
This artifact that you're asking about, is it golden by nature?
It is, so you have seen it.
We may have seen it.
Well, the disturbance happened near it, where this artifact was kept. Is it
Yeah.
still there? Is it still
Is
secure?
this the temple that they fought like gladiators and?
No. You weren't here
No.
for this.
No, this was.
Oh, am I the only? I'm the only character still alive that saw this whole event.
I mean, Donner was there, but he's not here right now.
Yeah. So I'm the only character present who's actually seen the whole thing.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I'm not helping you.
Okay. Yeah. I was wondering why you weren't helping me here.
Yeah.
There was a gauntlet. There was a gauntlet of. It resembled a gauntlet, Your Majesty. It was golden.
Yes,
And-
that is the artifact. Is it still safe and secure?
I'm afraid not, because as soon as we secured the room, well,
Y'all never
no,
secured the room.
we never secured the room. There was this entity that I was traveling with a number of friends, and this entity came close to killing all of us, most of all me. I very much nearly died fighting this entity. And
What was the entity?
Succubus named Talene.
She was like really hot.
You don't
She
know
was,
that,
like, 7
John.
foot tall. She was like
Oh
7 foot
my
tall.
God.
She was like 36 triple E's sort of thing. And then she kissed me, Your Grace. She kissed me, and I had nearly died. It was such a good kiss.
So you
But anyway,
encountered a succubus.
You are pathetic.
Fuck. Come
So
on, I'm going for...
So you encountered a succubus. Interesting.
Yes, and I will
Did you have a
admit,
name? Did you have a name for the succubus?
we can only call her the big woman of Capcom.
No, he did say her name, and it was Celine.
Alright, okay, it was Celine. Right?
Y'all did hear the
It-
man speak her name. It was Salim, not Celine. Like Celine, but with the M instead of an N, so Salim.
Oh shit.
Whatever that means.
What do you mean, whatever that means?
I don't know what it means.
I feel like I've really offended Lisa with what I said in the last few minutes. Yeah. So no, there was a succubus. It really gave us a run for our money. We all survived, but at great cost. However, we were about to kill it, but unfortunately, a great physical being that was purple came forth
He wasn't
and
purple.
claimed the gauntlet.
He wasn't purple.
He wasn't. There was a great physical being that came forth, and he had a very holier than thou attitude by the sounds of it. And he claimed the gauntlet and the succubus, which I took offense to because I was starting to like the succubus, even though it killed me twice. And and it disappeared. Your Grace.
This
So
being,
the gauntlet is gone.
the king sits back in his chair. He has his complexion of like decently skinned complexion. Like you almost see like he just like his HP just dropped to 0 and he's as pale as a horse. Like he's as pale as a ghost.
Mm-hmm.
This being that you speak of. What did he look like? What race was he?
I
Wait.
cannot. What are you saying, Elisa?
I said ugly.
Or,
You weren't.
you weren't there. You weren't there. Your character wasn't there.
Was he ugly?
Depend. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, isn't it?
Oh, don't give me that bullshit.
You were the one who just slacked me off for saying I enjoyed the succubus. Right. Yeah. No. Sorry. What was the question? What did it look like? Oh yeah. Was he ugly? I guess. mortals could see him as ugly.
I'll ask you again. What did he look like? I need a race. I need a description. This is important. This is a matter of literally.
Hair color, eye color.
This is a matter
just
of.
like you.
You weren't there,
He
John.
was
I didn't say that. That's what I'm hitting for him to be able to say that.
he was tall, like easily 3 meters tall, and muscle, lots of muscle, like daddy thick muscle we're talking about here. Like,
Elf. I need
What?
I need a race description.
I have never met a race of this kind, but it was purple skinned,
He
incredibly
wasn't
tall, with
purpose.
lots of muscles.
He wasn't purple. Damn it. He was human, Jedi.
Was he? Okay, I don't. Okay, he was human and very muscular.
He
and
looks
he had a very
just.
holier
He
than
looks just like the king.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He looked somewhat similar to you, Your Grace. In fact, I guess beings as powerful as that have similarities at the end of the day.
Oh no! Hold on 1 second. I've got to get my notes.
Now I've got a D&D chat going on with me.
Got my notes.
No, it wasn't. Oh, no.
I haven't had to pull these notes out in a while.
Why did you think he had purple skin?
No.
Were you that drunk?
You don't know, Pixie. You weren't there. But actually, he looked just like you, Your Grace.
Oh my god.
I can't say that to the king because he's just gonna kill us.
Oh, by the way, the king did introduce his name. He did announce his name. I forgot to pull my notes out and tell you. Whenever he pronounced himself, he is King Eisen.
Eisen, okay.
If y'all need it spelled, it is Issan.
I swear, you've just gone and looked up some weird, obscure language where that word means something, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, you should have known all along."
Nope, I've had these
How you
notes.
spell it?
Issin. A-N. No, I've had these. You can ask John. I've had these notes written for this campaign for at least 7 years.
Okay, all right. Well, I think
is a Moroccan rapper and songwriter specializing in trap music.
Okay.
That is not what that. I mean, that's not what his name means, but sure.
Obviously, it is.
I mean, that's not. I just chose the damn name. All right. I didn't. It isn't.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I'd like to point out that I'm not allowed to say that the guy was purple skinned when I'm standing in front of the guy who looks just like him, and he is purple skinned. The king in this.
He's wearing a cloak, a purple cloak.
Oh, of course. Okay. Right. Anyway, I say to the king, he looks human in appearance, sir, and in fact, he looks almost exactly like yourself.
And when he said that, he looks to Alphonse. So it was him. It appears so, my lord. Well, this is most distressing news. That means this war that we have encountered is now gone to apocalyptic threats. What you people have encountered, you people are lucky to have survived, but unfortunately you have a grave encounter with my brother.
You have a brother?
Yes, I have a brother, dear.
Well,
We're talking
he's
a
much
twin here?
uglier than you.
You weren't there, Alyssa. But I guess he doesn't know that you weren't there, so...
Yeah.
That's appreciated, but he is my twin.
Well, fraternal, right?
Identical.
Okay. Well, I wasn't there. I was just trying to make you feel better.
Well, since you people have been the one to deal with this situation, and I am sorry that you...
I was the only one to deal with this situation.
Regardless, you lot are now involved. Unfortunately...
No. Ranul's the only one involved.
He's gonna need help with this, so if y'all would help us, it would be great. A great aid to this kingdom.
Help you do what?
Well, if you'd let me explain, I can tell you the situation. I'm sure you all know the history of how this world was created.
No.
When a mummy fantasy world and a daddy fantasy world love each other
No,
very
no,
much.
no,
Oh, okay.
no.
Not quite how fantasy worlds are made.
That's how the conjunction of the spheres works in The Witcher.
All right, all right.
Well,
You might want to strap in. This is gonna take a minute.
all right.
Oh, great.
Gather around, children. It's time for a DM story of lore for the history of the world that y'all are in. So,
I'm gonna make popcorn.
so,
Third time.
and shut up, John. So, in this world, now D&D usually does have its own pantheon, but I have created my own pantheon for my own homebrew game. So, originally, and this is the king speaking to you, there were 7 primordial gods, each of which just as equally as powerful as the rest. But they were constantly at war over who should be the king of them, and who should rule over the universe. It caused great destabilization amongst them, the entire universe, and eventually one of them decided to take action, but in a different way. He created a weapon that would seal, not destroy the gods, but seal them away. So that way the fighting would stop. None of them would stand down and take his side and in his aid, so he had to take them out one by one, otherwise they would have destroyed him. So, one by one he sealed them away with the weapon he created. After the war was over, there was only him remaining, but the other six that were left, whenever sealed, he could not kill them, for they were his brothers and sisters. So when he sealed them, he turned them into 6 stones, each controlling an aspect of the universe. Yes, people, I know this is very much Infinity Stones. This is where I'm using them for inspiration.
Yeah, that's how I got my inspiration point.
Anyway, and so after all the destruction, the god decided he wanted to create instead of destroy. So he also needed a place to hide these stones, so that way if anyone ever tried to find them, they would be well hidden. So he created the world that we live in now. But the more he created, the harder it was for him to control everything. So to balance it out, and to make sure the world, everything was perfectly balanced, he split himself into 4 separate beings. A god, the very deities that you know that rule this universe now. The god of the sun, Aldre, the death god, Omna, the earth god, Espen, and the water god, Sharu. Each of them was tasked, before he split, to control a separate part of the universe to keep it balanced. And after he split, the 4 gods then now rule over. But given the status of deity, they can create physical planes, but they cannot interact with them. So they task vessels, or as some of you would know, oh shit, what's the word? Help me out, John. What does Tiamat use? Not vessels. Huh?
An avatar.
Not avatars. Oh, is it avatars?
Yeah.
Yeah, avatars. They appoint avatars to interact with the physical plane that they have created. Well, eventually, they each went their own way, controlling their respective areas. But there was always 4 avatars for each of the gods. And eventually this city was built under the foundation, under the rule of the sun god. And the one appointed leader became the avatar for him. And this is how he communicates and speaks his law through us. Well, generation after generation, the next in line would be the son or the daughter of the previous ruler, eventually getting to me. Well, my father was unfortunately born with the gift of twins, and he had to choose one. Obviously, he chose me. My brother could not accept it, for him believing himself to be the stronger of us and the more deserving. So, after the king's decision left, after the king made his decision, my brother left the country. We did not know where he went, but after I was appointed king, my father was already early. Unfortunately, being an avatar of these gods is taxing on our lives, so he died much earlier than a man should. Thus, I became the new vessel or avatar for the sun god. And, well, shortly after.
Brother wants to beat you to bits.
Wait, what?
And your twin brother wants to beat you to pieces.
More or less. Somehow he convinced a very powerful group of people that no one ever really. They were never a group prior, but somehow he amassed these seven strong, powerful beings to work as his generals. And unfortunately, it seems like you encountered the General of Lust, Salim.
I know, it was awesome.
King looks at you puzzled, but alright, continues.
I nearly died, man. It was that good.
Yes, well, she is the General of Lust, so. Unfortunately, you encountered the weakest of the seven. I've heard many. I have never encountered these seven before, but I've heard they are quite powerful and deadly. So if you're going to continue this journey, you must be wary. But essentially, there was a fail-safe in case we ever needed the power of the primordials again. So we appointed the world's best blacksmith to forge us a gauntlet that would house the power of each of the six stones. And
is Salim still alive, or did y'all kill her?
she's alive.
No, she definitely.
Okay. So
He
why
survived, annoyingly.
doesn't Ranul just go be her puppy dog and leave us out of it?
Because he doesn't know where she is.
You don't understand, Elisa. It's a complicated relationship. There's a lot of back and forth here.
Oh, a relationship. I'm sure that's how she sees it.
Oh no, I know she sees that. I shot an arrow at her and she nearly killed me in one blow. It was, but you can't replicate moments like that, Elisa.
Anyway, so it appears my brother has stolen the gauntlet, and if he has stolen the gauntlet, that means he is after the six stones. He wishes to amass all the power. If he gets all of those stones, there is no telling the power he can amass. I can wield the power of the sun god if he allows me to, but even with my power, I wouldn't be a match for the six in one's place. See, I
have an idea, Your Grace.
Speak.
Most of his ideas are stupid, so just be warned.
No. This'll work. This'll work. I know this woman. This big woman. She's known as Dimitrescu. She's like 9'6" tall. So, I contact her, and then she will go out in like a courtyard, all playful like, right? And then your brother comes in because they cannot resist the bait of the big woman. And then
my brother has an army. My brother has an army.
Kill him.
My brother has an army of monsters amassed. I'm sure.
But we have a big woman. We have a big woman. We
told you would be dumb.
Anyway.
You don't understand the powers of big woman, Pixie. I don't expect you to understand that she's 100 times the size of you.
Anyway.
Shall I cast a spell on you and see?
Shall I take a shot at the pixie?
How about we just continue the story?
Okay.
Anyway, so, but we realized that having that kind of power would be dangerous, so we did also keep and seal away the weapon that was used to steal the gods in case someone ever decided to try and reawake the primordials. We would still
Big
have.
woman?
No, it was a sword.
Okay.
This sword.
That's cool, but okay.
This sword is the only thing, is our only chance of stopping him. Unless we can get to him before he collects the stones. If even he has one stone, he is already on equal footing with us. He doesn't contain the power of the full primordials because their power was sealed within the stone. So it is only a fraction of their power. But if he collects all 6, he will have the full power of at least one primordial, which is far greater than me. For I only contain, seeing how as my god, or our god, the sun god, was a quarter of the originally a primordial, he would outclass us, and we would all be in grave danger. The only chance we have is either collecting the stones before he does, or getting this sword and preparing it for what is to come.
That all being said, Your Grace, but what's in it for me?
Well, we can make you official worker. We can make you official knights of the city, and you will be paid for your efforts.
Oh, great! I get a wage job. That sounds like fun, doesn't it?
Well, I can guarantee you a lordship.
Oh Lord,
You would have your
is it
own.
over?
You would have your own lands within my country to govern as you please.
Mm,
You would never.
Does it
You would never want for anything, and you'd be regarded as heroes to this country. Hell,
I don't
you'd
care.
be regarded as a hero to the world. Because this doesn't.
Ladyship.
Also, you don't. You also, if you succeed, the world doesn't. I don't know what my brother plans, but if he has the power to destroy the universe in a single snap, then that includes you as well. So this isn't just for profitable gain. This is to save not only the world but yourself.
But I'm more interested in the money here, man. If
You complete this, believe me, you will be rewarded handsomely.
I mean, the universe is. I mean, this world is not a good place. I mean, why would you want to save this world, man?
Because there is good left in this world, and it is
I don't know.
it is worth fighting for.
I mean, I don't know, man, Your Grace. I mean, you're on the young side of your life. I mean, how old are you? What, like 26, maybe? 22? You've seen some weird. Trust me.
Yes,
go,
but
go
I
to the
have.
magical forest.
But I
and
have
see some weird shit,
You
man.
do not understand. Being a vessel of the sun god allows me certain knowledge. Now, the only reason why no one has gone after this gauntlet is because, well, only the royal family and other vessels are allowed to know of its existence. So, and only we know of the stones. So they are very well hidden, but he would have a basic idea of where they are, given he is royal family.
Okay. Alright then, Your Grace. So, before we leave, next time you meet your twin brother, do you think we can lure him into a trap with a big woman, my friend?
I know not my brother's preferences.
I mean, so you're saying there's a chance?
You are more than welcome to try. If it means saving the universe, then by all means.
All prices must be necessary. Alright then. Okay, I leave the palace after
Wait.
receiving this. Oh.
Wait. If you will be working for us, that means you will be employees of the kingdom.
No,
Hold on.
No, that doesn't work with my character, boy.
Alphonse approaches each of you and hands you a small bag with the symbol of the king on it.
Okay.
This,
Mhm.
once a month, this little bag will fill with 100 gold coin.
Wait, what?
Okay.
It has you can spend it as basically it is a wage to help you along your travels. We can only spare so much per month for our war efforts are taking a great taxing toll on us, but we have enough to pay you for sure. The bag can only hold 10,000 coins, but once a month it will fill with 100 gold.
With respect, Your Grace, I refuse this bag because I do
I
not desire
grab
to
his
work.
bag right quick and in a hurry.
You can't. You can only have one each.
I write his name on it and say I'm holding it for him.
No, I pick up the bag in front of him and give it back to the king. I understand your motives, Your Grace, but I am a wood elf at heart, and I cannot accept employment from human.
There's nothing bound. There's nothing bounding you by being employed. You are just merely helping us out.
There may not be nothing bound, but there is something in principle. I refuse this bag respectfully.
As you wish. He takes it. He puts it. He holds it in his hand. A magical blue flame vaporizes it before your eyes.
We do have other members of the party. We can get bags for them.
They're all drunkards, Your Grace. They're all drunkards staying in the guild hall.
The king.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what though, Your Grace? I could look after the gold bags for you.
God damn it, Jedi. The king's eyes. He leans back. His eyes glow bright golden light, and he says, "The bag has been delivered to your party."
I could look after the bags for them, though.
It is already there.
I'll go pick it up for them.
I am sure. Speaking metagame, imagine the whole kingdom is the king's lair. If he was a monster, the whole kingdom is. He informs you that as long as it's within these walls, he sees everything. His presence is as long as he is within these walls, he is omnipotent.
I'm going to fall asleep.
It was worth a try. It was worth a try.
I'm sorry we're boring you, Alyssa.
It's not that. It's just I woke up early for work. And I'm not used to waking up early because I just got a job.
No, neither am I. The entire fucking week I've had to wake up at like 10 in the fucking morning. It's been bullshit.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually, no. It's 9 in the morning.
Anyway,
Oh,
we can call.
Hey, Alyssa, keep in mind that he is up at 2 o'clock right now.
No, I'm
That's
up
the
at 2
time
o'clock. I'm up
that's
at
the
6
time
o'clock in the
started.
morning right now.
Yeah, that's what time he started D&D with us.
No, I started
Yeah,
at
but he
3
only
o'clock.
does that like once every other week, right?
No, every day.
Well, that's unfortunate for you.
Every day.
Anyway, so y'all have been the king. If y'all truly would like to help, then our forces are stretched quite thin. I can't give you all the information just yet, but I can give you the location of the weapon. If you can bring it back here, we can imbue it with the magic that it once possessed to help us fight my brother in case the dire situation arises.
Righty. Before we go, Your Grace, I was wondering if you could give me royal assent. There's this shop to the north of here. Quite an expensive shop. And I was just wondering if you could give us like a sort of royal seal of approval, or where we could go into the draws or stuff like that. Because I feel like, this is an important deal. Saving the world from your brother. Surely we need the best weapons possible. So, surely we should have access to your best weapon shop in the
These do not belong to me. He may reside in my kingdom, but each citizen who owns his own business.
He resides in your kingdom. He belongs to you.
No one belongs to me.
You're the king. Of course they belong to you.
I am not that.
Use to pay them.
I am not that kind of king. You can save. I can provide you with weapons of greater what you currently have, but that is
not the ones in that shop.
No,
Oh, that's
unfortunately.
just a bit. Yeah, you could send a royal order for your guards to help us save the world from your
I'm
brother,
not that
but
kind
you
of king.
don't.
I command. I don't. I com. If I create
Yeah,
rules for my citizens, I do not
of
command them what
course.
to do.
When the fate of the world stands in the way of capitalism, you will not interfere. I understand, Your Grace. Not. I leave.
Jedi, you realize that the weapons that this guy possesses are like damn near in-game weapons, so I can't exactly give you those right off the bat.
Oh, I know that. I'm gonna try every time I can. Where do you think I got the fucking grappling? Only to find out after a whole month that they're not needed.
Alphonse. He hands you the Alphonse walks up. He waves his hand across each of you. Whatever weapon it is you're most comfortable using appears before you, and y'all each acquire a +1 weapon.
If I take this weapon, Your Grace, does that mean I'm in servitude to you?
If you wish to help us, that is yours. Once you leave this building, I cannot. Well, once I can't command you what to do. If you wish to help save the universe and the world, that is your prerogative. I cannot force you to do something you do
That's
not.
not the answer to my question. Is this seen as a matter of employment accepting this bow?
No, this is. Consider this thanks for taking care of the village that was within my country.
Okay, I accept the bow.
I guess my wand, an upgraded wand.
Sure, you can. If you're talking about your water wand, yes, you can treat it as a +1 to your water wand.
You want me to just do I don't know, war mage's wand or something? Will?
Sure. I don't know. It's a custom weapon you're using, so you'd have to remake it or just edit it to where it would be a +1.
So presumably I get a longbow +1, correct?
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Also, he gives you his eyes glow and his Donner's weapon flows to him. Whatever weapon of choice or weapons of choice.
I
I
fly.
take this weapon for safekeeping.
I fly into Kobe's pocket and fall asleep.
Well, we're about to end this session, so just hang in there a little bit longer. He also bestows upon you 4 empty spell scrolls. These are good for level 2 spells. You can put any level 2 spell on these scrolls. Whatever spell you can think of that's a level 2, this is a one-time use for those.
Just level 2 spells or level 2 or lower?
Huh?
Level 2.
I mean, you can upcast a spell to level 2. It's an empty spell scroll that can be used for any level 2 spell, regardless of which. I mean, you do have to be adept at using magic. You can't just. It's like how teleporting works. You can teleport, but if you teleport without being able to use magic, you might end up in in a wall or something. You have to have some use of magic to use these scrolls.
Okay, I've added 2 of those scrolls. I know exactly what to use them for, and it's not for magic.
He gave 4 to the party. So
All right.
how you divide
I
those?
take one of those scrolls. I know exactly how to use it.
If you want, I do
I'm
have a couple
afraid.
of spells. I can throw one of my spells on it if you need. I have a few.
Also, he bestows upon you, each of you, +1 armor as well.
+1 armor. Okay. Equipment. So that means I get stud leather +1, presumably.
Yeah, y'all can adjust that later. You don't have to adjust it
Yep.
right now.
Yep.
Just keep that in mind that y'all have been given +1 gear and 4 empty scrolls that can be used for any level 2 spell.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
And he says, you don't have a time frame, but the sooner you go out. He also gives you the location of the water. The sword. The sword is being guarded in the center of the country in the water temple, where the avatar of the water goddess resides. So y'all have to go to her. You'll have to cross the countryside to get to her temple. And after he informs you all of this, y'all hear a massive explosion happen outside. And Alphonse immediately rushes out to the outside, and
Alphonse goes, I follow.
I'm just gonna put it to the world to the map. 'Cause I
I
don't.
think that the rest of the party should be here for this one.
I'm just gonna put it to where y'all. Okay, so the king, Alphonse, the guards all go outside. I assume y'all went with them.
Completely your call, but I think the rest of the party should be here for this one.
Okay, we can stop it right there then.
Yeah.
Okay, then we will stop it right there. For this is a big moment in the campaign.
Okay.
Rob the shop.
You can save that for later. Just trust me. This is something that would probably. This is probably something that Houston would probably want to be here for.
I just want to put it out there that I will not make it for next session because I will be in Houston for
I see what you did there.
Palooza.
Oh, right.
How
Oh,
are you
okay.
gonna be in Houston?
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, how
You
would
can-
I mean,
Houston,
you can-
Texas.
Rudy's got something
You
to say
can.
about
You
that.
have internet. You can play. On.
No, I can't. I'll be at a convention.
You won't be at a convention at 8 o'clock at night. Alyssa, when have you ever stayed that late at a convention except for the costume
I'm
contest?
just telling you, I'm not gonna be playing.
Boo.
Meh. Whatever.
See me here at 6 in the morning doing this.
Oh yeah, whatever.
Right. Okay. Well, I'll see you next month, I guess. Then.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh,
have
no
like
shit,
six people in my room, and I don't think they'd
I
appreciate
mean,
it if I
we
was
can
up till
try
late.
if we can talk to Houston, and if it makes it easier, so you can be a part of this one. We can move it up. We can play it next week, maybe. And
Yes,
then
please.
and then we'll pretend like we'll pretend like we didn't play the we can pretend like we didn't play that session, and then we'll make it to where nothing really. We'll try and make it where nothing important happens, so you don't miss anything. I know Houston missed some big stuff tonight, but
Okay, just keep in mind that the weekend after Comic Palooza is MechaCon.
no, I'm saying we'll play Comic Palooza, and then we won't we'll play that weekend. We'll try and keep it something. So we'll try and play for the next 2 weeks, and then we'll go back to our regular schedule.
Yeah, I mean, Alyssa was
Okay,
there
I
for
do
the first
work
time.
later.
Yeah, but it
Like,
happens differently though, John.
I work till 7, so I might be late.
You got here on time this time, so.
No. I work till 2. I work till 3 today, but next Friday I work till
Oh man,
7.
we started at
so I
9.
might be later.
We started at 9 tonight, so.
Okay, well, if everyone shows up on time and I don't, that's why.
All right.
I'm just letting y'all know so no one
Well, hang
finds
on.
out last minute that I'm gonna be late or something.
All
I
right.
don't know, we're gonna grill you and send a bunch of.
Well, while they're talking amongst themselves, thank you all so much for watching. If you're watching this live, I appreciate it. And if you're watching this later on YouTube, please like, comment, and subscribe. And that really helps out the channel. And stay tuned for the next episode. I will post whenever we're going to do this another episode. But yeah, hope y'all are enjoying the session. If there's any ideas you'd like to throw at me that I can throw at the players, maybe make it just hell for them. I mean, I'm pretty, from what I've told from John, I'm a pretty harsh DM sometimes. So, yeah. But if y'all have any ideas y'all would like to see done for this homebrew campaign, it changes as it goes. Honestly, I have this campaign mostly written down. It's all in here, and it's all written down in my notes. But I do like to improvise and change it along if I feel like it might help the campaign move along. But if y'all have any ideas, feel free to throw them my way. Reach me out to me on any of my social medias. The links are in the description of my Twitch channel. Not in the YouTube, you won't find the link sheet, but the link to my Twitch should be in the description for on my YouTube channel, on my YouTube when this is uploaded. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch all of you in the next one.